Well, as you can see, I'm the only one here. Imagine that. They're literally all late. So we'll give them a few minutes. Uh, yeah, we'll give them just a few. I'm sure we can find plenty to talk about. Let's see. Let's see if I have literally anything saved that I can talk about. Uh, I think we're in for quite a list today. I can tell you that much. It's I told people, oh, no way. Marcus, we're live. Can I add you in regardless? I want to.
without
Marcus.
without even getting my not even waiting for a response.
well, my bad. Hold
Is
on.
there any echo or anything like that?
No, not anymore. Well, actually, maybe a slight amount. Yeah, I can
Should
hear
I
myself.
get my headphones?
If you would be so kind.
I'll be kind. Be right back.
All right. I'm gonna mute you. All right. Well, we have a few more guests coming in. Are you going to include late Lee Haney and early Ronnie? Early Ronnie, last time we're gonna talk about all of this, but last time I included him in the 90s, I'll include him in the 2000s this time around. It doesn't really matter. I think we all know where he's going on the list. So in the grand scheme of things, doesn't necessarily matter. Let's see. And in regards to late Lee Haney, I wasn't going to be honest, until I got some like retarded comment, and then I just had to. Xavier, we're live. Can I add you in?
Yo, what's happening?
I'm assembling a team.
Like the Avengers.
I'm in prep, and not gonna lie, this channel is saving me. Well, Xavier's on prep. He needs it because of his sexual status. But anyway, what was the comment? We'll get to it when it comes up. All these things and more. We just got. I'm collecting the Infinity Stones right now. Oh, I didn't even send Kenson the link. I'm literally an idiot. I could have swore I sent him one. My bad. You know, I put Sonny Schmidt on this
the other
list just for you.
person sitting there?
That's Marcus.
Oh, Marcus.
Yeah, he's all right. What's up, fellas? I think Xavier's going to have Samson in S tier today. Okay. Yeah, and that's another
Is there
thing.
a tier above S? That's what I'm wondering.
For anyone, I saw you utterly glazing Samson in your last video. You're like, oh my god, he's so big. Oh, look at the size of this man. But anyway,
the amount of takes I had to do on that part particularly.
Oh, I bet. So this is going to be live voting. We are all voting. But a difference with this list and the last one, if you want to get your opinion on the tier list, $5 super chat, and I will send you the link if you DM me on Instagram so you can vote with us. And I'm going to send Todd a link right now. Let's hope Marcus paid his $5 super chat.
I did not.
Let's see. And you can, once I send you the link, you can work ahead or not. I'm going to keep it on my screen. On my list, and then at the end we'll go to the average vote to see what the overall tier list is.
Very nice. Very nice.
Yes, good luck with prep, Julian Tabert.
The big Tabert. Dude, I woke up like literally 10 minutes ago. Or maybe 15 now.
You know, this is giving me some nostalgia. This is giving me some serious. Yo, I can hear. Where's the echo coming from? Sorry,
headphones on. I don't know where that's coming from.
It was from Marcus's end. He just hasn't put it through its headphones yet. He'll figure it out.
My shit's been muted, but I hear Xavier through my headphones, and I don't hear you through my headphones.
That's wild.
Yeah, I legit hear Xavier through my headphones.
I think it's better now.
Through your computer?
Now I hear yeah, Dylan was through my computer, Xavier's through my headphones.
How does that even happen?
Weird.
Oh, whoa.
Oh, hold on. Kenson, we're live. And here's Kenson. Ben.
Hey.
Let's go,
Scotty Kenson. Oh, okay.
Let's see. I got to give
What's
Tony
up,
the list.
How's it going?
Where's Ben?
Good, man. Good.
Ben, I don't know your Instagram, although I'm sure you're in here.
Are you giving it to these guys that are donating $4.99?
You know what? You're right. Let me revoke
$5
the
grants,
right to vote. You know, guys, just being here with you is giving me some serious nostalgia.
Oh,
How about you?
me too.
Yeah,
This is the meeting grounds right here.
it was the breeding grounds, I
Yeah.
guess you could say.
There you go. That's what you like.
It's true. No, I'm genuinely interested, Dylan, in what you have cooked up for round 2 of this decade-long comparisons.
Well, I can tell you this: it's going to be a lot more of a. I think I did need to do like a round 2 of this. Like I was kind of finding myself round 1, but I found myself now. Now I'm fully gay, fully out, and and now I can see this list in bodybuilding with a newfound clarity. And now we have super chat voters as well, which
Paying attention to different body parts and all that. It makes sense, man. I get it.
right.
Yeah,
Those
yeah, I get it.
daggers, you know.
I just feel like you fucked the
What
first one
color?
up, and this is why we have to redo it.
There
because
was
the way that you had it organized was
Look, this will not be the
questionable.
last time I do this, almost certainly. I probably won't do
Oh,
it
okay.
next year, but like 2 or 3 years from now, I can see myself running it back. Because not only will we have new bodybuilders and, you know, new physiques, but my opinions change, especially on something this large and this fluid. Pause. I got to be honest.
Did you
though.
see that Sam
Go ahead.
Soft Dowder is in Australia? One of your
Oh,
commenters?
coincidence? I think not.
Xavier. How many
Is he-
laptops you got over there, man?
Yeah, I know, right? Just commenting, just glazing myself casually. Donating
Spoiler.
money to
Yeah,
Dylan.
Xavier is actually Sam Soft.
Yo, Sam Soft Dauda, aka Jack, is also in the is in Down Under as well.
Really?
I thought he lived in
Whereabouts
like
down under?
New York, near like an Einstein Bagels or something.
Yo, I think you're doxing him a little too much. Yo, Jack.
Oh,
said
no,
something, Jack said something insane today. Like you know Jack's background. He said we were talking about something crazy, like maybe colors, maybe of people, and he said, I kid you not, he said, "Oh, the rise of anti-Semitism is really bad nowadays." And I almost pissed myself laughing. You should have heard him. You should have heard. Yo, chill. I don't think we should talk about this. My bad. It was really funny. You had to be there. You had to be there, but it was.
I believe
They're
you.
probably right. They're probably right.
Yeah. Gang. Okay. Well, we're just waiting on Mark. I find it funny that he doesn't like to be on here with me alone. We have not beef, but you know, I don't think he likes me all that much. So he waits for other people to get on. And the problem is when you guys were late,
Totally understandable.
he picked up some other tasks and now he's a little bit busy with those tasks.
I feel like Mark was early to that party. Like Mark was like, you know, he was there early. I give him credit for that.
Which layout do we like more?
Do
Back
the
to
left?
Ooh, I
This
like
one.
that.
Yeah, that one's cool.
Yeah, I think. Oh my bad. I think this one
Yeah, looks nice. Looks clean.
looks clean. Looks clean.
Oh, mate, don't do this to me. I woke up 15 minutes ago.
That's clean. Yeah, that's clean.
Yeah, that is clean. Man, you
My eyes
know,
have seen
you know the
better
funniest
days right
part
now.
about this.
Samson
The fun-
looked good, man.
The funniest part of Mark being the last one here. So I announced that we were going to do this series, and I told you all like a week ago that we were going to do this. And literally, he asked me probably 5 different times between then and now, what time it was going to be. And I kept telling him over. The time never changed, mind you. And he's the one that's the latest. So that's interesting.
Dylan told me about this yesterday.
Okay, you're right. You're right.
Yeah, so shut the fuck up. I had no idea who was coming.
How do I change my
Coming
vote? You can't
today.
change your vote. You can't change your vote.
Against Mark, Xavier, you.
Yeah.
It's funny. It's not like Mark even has the
texted me
excuse.
yesterday.
Yeah, yeah.
Well,
Well, he texted me a week ago, Marcus. Give him shit, man.
I know,
Well, Marcus,
man. I don't mind. He knows
Marcus,
how
I
it is.
actually put it up to chat, and I asked if we should invite you, and one person went to bat for you. I think
I did.
Who was it?
I did.
Oh, yeah,
Remember when
Xavier
we had this
did too.
conversation?
I
said
think it
yes.
was Ben. I think it was Ben.
That you saying that, right? You saying that. So is this a real thing? This was you put it in chat or something to whatever me?
Yeah, I said it on the stream. I said if you want Marcus here, let me know.
Oh wow. Okay. Cool. Guess who's signing off real early today? Go ahead.
What? What's wrong with that?
100%. What you mean? What the fuck is wrong with that?
What is? What's wrong with that?
I don't even want to get into it. I've showed up for your monkey ass stream for a year almost now. A year.
It's true.
That's fucking crazy.
I
Crazy.
wanted. You should thank me. Brutal. Hello, kids. Hello, Ian.
Oh
Well,
shit! Whoa, why'd you take that name off so quick? You took that off real quick. Who was the second
Who,
person?
Ian?
The second super chat. Oh, Ian. Yeah, what's going on, Ian?
Yeah, bro.
You
I'm
took his
surprised
name
Ian
off real
showed it.
quick, man.
I don't. Ian and I are fine.
Ian.
Anyway, I meant to put Jean-Pierre. I put Jean-Pierre and S and didn't mean to. Well, that sucks. At least
What's
there will
going
be
on,
two
Mark?
people like that. Yes, hello, Mark's Max Muscle. Glad.
What's
you
up,
finally
Mark?
joined
Hello, Mark.
us.
Hey, there he is.
We can hear you.
Mic
Yeah,
check. Mic check.
I can't hear you guys.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
No,
a
we can
problem.
hear. We can hear you.
Yeah.
Hmm. Really? You can't hear us?
He definitely can't.
No,
I'm gonna
have to leave
and come
Mark's doing
back.
this-
We can hear you.
I hate you people. I hate you
Alright.
people. I better.
I'll
No,
be
it's
back.
good. All right.
Unusual.
Oh my god. Yo.
You must have had his speaker set up as something.
The
something
best
funky.
part about this little conundrum, I'm unironically going to put Jean-Pierre in S tier.
Jean-Pierre is going to be ranked top 10 ever.
I don't know if you recall. Let me go down memory lane. This time
Oh, I
last
remember.
Year, this time last
Oh, fuck,
year,
Here we go.
Marcus, I don't know if you joined us for this episode. You may have picked up like a little later, but we were talking about Jean-Pierre.
Same
Fuchs.
thing will happen this time.
Um,
I think I'm joking.
Jean-Pierre Fuchs was mentioned.
Fuchsed the entire tier list because of him.
And Kinson just swore up and down that Jean-Pierre Fuchs just wasn't a good bodybuilder. He's like, Dylan, you're a retard. What are you talking about? Jean-Pierre Fuchs. And then I'm like,
I think I was
Kinson,
I actually
too.
didn't say that. We've never spoken about Jean-Pierre Fuchs.
that's a lie.
I think it was
That
me.
is
That is
a lie.
not a lie. Dylan is the liar in this situation.
It was something like that.
It was me. I'm pretty
No,
sure
it wasn't.
I'm
But
pretty
please
sure it was
Dylan's
me.
continue.
lost jacket. What is that referred to, Marcus? I forget. My lost. Oh, the tan one you said looked like a blouse, even though it was
Oh,
just
the
a
blouse.
form-fitting jacket.
Yeah, I thought. Damn, I forgot about that.
It was just a
The blouse.
form-fitting jacket. Can't wait to put Flex Wheeler in D tier. Yo, true.
That was
Yeah,
a
I
point of
can't wait.
contention last time, remember?
Flex Wheeler sucks.
When me and you did that comparison, Dylan, with Lex Wheeler in there.
Thoughts on Lee
That
Priest?
changed
I
everything
have
for me,
plenty. I have plenty of thoughts on Lee Priest. What
What
are
did
you?
you think of
Xavier?
Mills and Lee?
I didn't watch their little debate they had going on.
Did you like the clip I sent you? Yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't understand what he was saying at first.
When you say my athlete looks like a condom full of jizz.
Brutal. Bro, I put Flex and see. Yo, no spoilers. Who wins, Derek or P Peast? Derek. Does access to voting mean we can vote on any
Oh,
bodybuilder
my
or just
fuck.
the one we're currently ranking? The one we're currently ranking. Hopefully Mark figures this out ASAP. I can't hear you fellers, he says. Well, that was 4 minutes ago.
Fellas and fellacies, as Mark would say.
Yeah, let's start talking about the first person. I got to pull up some. I think I'm gonna stick with photos today because some of the last ones would get like their ad revenue like yoinked or whatever, or like there were like some copyright disputes because of some of the footage. But so I'm gonna stick
you
to
got to be
mainly
careful
photos.
I'm not what we're doing him actually. Anyway, Ronnie Coleman is Ronnie Coleman in the 90s? No, he's
Oh, I don't know if you remember
2000.
last time we did this, Marcus. I don't know if you remember this because I don't know. You may not have been in that episode so far.
He was only one episode.
This is
I
where
did
you and
last time.
Kenson argued.
Yeah, I said
That's
well,
every
Ronnie
episode.
Ronnie Coleman, wherever we put him, it doesn't matter. Like we know where he ends up. And I prefer 1999. Kenson prefers 03 or something like that. And so do we put him in the 90s or the 2000s? It doesn't matter. Kenson was just like, where's Ronnie Coleman in the 2000s list? And I was like, Kenson, we ranked him on the 90s list. He's like, but it's Ronnie Coleman. He was in the 2000s. And I said, yes, he was. But some people's career went over 2 decades. So you have to pick. And I picked the 90s. But it's Ronnie Coleman. That one,
Exactly.
I still remember.
Well,
bro.
What I will say is for this round, Dylan, I think that we can we can agree that, and we agreed in the first round of this that yes, it was Ronnie fucking Coleman, of course. So it is another tier altogether. But I'm good with not having him in this time. It's well understood. That's absolutely pretty much
Right.
universally accepted. So we'll continue without that portion. We'll find something else to fight about.
Oh, I'm sure. Jean-Pierre Fuchs is still on the list. Hold on.
Do you see you like that photo on your screen right now?
Desktop bodybuilding? You're anyway. while Mark is gone, let's talk about our first dude. Now, I only put him in here. We're going to talk about our first one and talk a little bit about the rules too. We got the picture shows up. That's the bodybuilder we're talking about, Sonny Schmidt. And we're ranking everyone's best version, their best one version. So it's not
Have
like
you sent
how
me
good of
my list?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I've got it. Never mind. Yeah, sorry.
So it's the best single version. It's what they get. And it's not about who's the most consistent or who's had the most accolades. It's one version, one pro version that has stepped on an IFBB stage. So for some people that really helps. For some people, it doesn't really matter. But anyway, I kept Sonny Schmidt on the list because I think Xavier last time was like begging me to put him on the list. He was like, "Oh my God, please, Dylan, put Sonny on the list." And I said, "Okay, son." Mark?
I can hear you guys now.
Yes.
Excellent.
Hey.
Okay.
Perfect.
Very
Could you
important
guys hear
rule.
me last time?
We could.
Yeah.
We could.
Could you say
yeah.
hello to me?
We did.
Yeah.
Sorry. Hello.
That's
Very
okay. We forgive you.
very important rule. Sorry if you
What's going
already
on, Mark?
voted, but very important rule. We are judging these people by how they would do in one big lineup of 20 people, the 20 best physiques of all time. And if we think they wouldn't make that list, do not put them in S tier. We're not ranking in a vacuum. And yes, for the 90s, that means a lot of people. You'll notice there's an F tier today. You'll notice that, and that F tier will probably be used. It is not in a vacuum. How would Sonny Schmidt, Dorian Yates, everyone else do against modern guys, everybody, from the guys in the 2000s, and the guys 2010s till now? Be harsh. This is for the top 20 list. Anyway, do I have any further questions?
Will you be showcasing pictures?
I will. And unlike last time, I don't know if you guys remember last time. Marcus, you may not have been on that episode. Kenson kept complaining over and over, "Dylan, I have to watch your stream in order to find the pictures that you're putting up on the screen." We've worked out all those technical difficulties. Everything is all right this time around. You'll be able to see. Exhibit A. Here's some footage of 1993 Sonny Schmidt. I'm gonna let Xavier have the first word on the first bodybuilder in this matchup because in this series because it happened to be one of his favorites. Why is he even on the list? Where is he ranking?
Well, I think that like he's one of those guys. I think he's a Dorian type guy where like obviously not Dorian, but he looks better in person and just like a dense guy, super conditioned. I mean, I've got to put him, we've done this list before and I realized I didn't put him as low as I perhaps should have. So
Yeah.
I think I got to give him the D.
Okay. What show did you see this guy in person at?
I didn't see this guy in person.
Oh, but you said he looks better in person.
He strikes me as that sort of guy, and I've heard from people that he's one of those Dorian-esque guys that looks better in person.
And 2 seconds in, and Xavier has already compared him to Dorian just in the stream. Marcus, you're an old schooler. What do you know about Sonny Schmidt? You're muted.
The thing about that is it's hard to want to give. I understand why Xavier probably had the feelings he had last time. I think that this guy's a stand-up guy, especially for the time. So it's gonna be hard for me to want to rate anybody below like a C tier because I get it. S tier is S tier. My A and B tier is gonna be flooded.
Pause.
I would say this is a C tier physique, especially for the time. But I know we're supposed to be doing it in a vacuum and all that, so it's to put him next to like say a Nick Walker or even a Samson, it's gonna be tough. But I'm not gonna rate him below a C. This guy is had very great density to his muscles, good classic, good posing, all that. So I won't go below a C for him. Out of respect.
This one is going to be I think the main takeaway from last year's series is that the top guy, well, the guys you think are top guys aren't probably top guys. Sonny's doing a lot of posing from the front in that video, so here's like what it looks like from the back. Like, unfortunately, like even someone like Samson Dowda's condition is better, which is
no, his back double bicep, man, like in that video, it looks pretty good. And
did he do it? Did I miss it?
Yeah,
he
looked pretty good.
Defined
like,
pretty
obviously,
good.
Compared to some of the guys today, like a bit slight, but like the muscle quality and the way Flex Wheeler, seeing the videos of him back then, like it's a little slight, but it's quality.
A little slight.
Compare that,
his
like
quality,
when people used to say, people say now that the quality and the cuts in the muscle and all that sort of stuff, the guys today don't have it. This guy had it, like, in the delts, in the back, everything's there,
Would
Mark,
fit in well with classic today if he was able to be as conditioned. Personally,
how tall was he? Like pretty tall, I think.
Tall. Yeah, I think he was in the 6 foot something.
Mark, what do you know about this old school dude? I'm not too well versed in Sonny.
Sonny is Australian, but he's not originally from Australia.
Nah, he's an under.
Well, the truth comes out. That's why Xavier likes him so much.
I get it.
Could be. He's got good body parts. I think he has natural lat insertions, like thick. You can't, go to the gym and get that. Big calves. But yeah, his condition, compare him with, look at him compared to Charles Claremont. You tell me.
I didn't put Charles on the list anymore. He was on the last one, but a lot of these guys, I thought when I was doing this tier list, I was like, why even bother? I have 14 names on this list, and it's just like a lot of them are going in C and D tier. Like, I don't need to make an example out of everyone, but this list, the 90s one is pretty much the set an example. Like,
he did place rather high. Was it 92 or 93 that he placed high?
I have him 93. He placed like 8th this year.
No, he placed in there one year.
Oh, like in there. Let me take a look.
He has great shoulders, especially from the back double.
5 1 year. That was the Masters 94.
Oh, well, that doesn't
or
count.
Was it 94?
Well, I think
he won the Masters in 95.
Okay.
Oh, I looked at that version and I didn't like it.
Because Robbie won.
I didn't like it.
Well, he was better a couple of years prior.
Oh, please.
What about?
Well, what version are you using though?
Was he in 90?
What does it say on your score, Kenson? What does it say on your screen?
You told. I don't know. Your technical difficulties are still glaring.
You have your list. It's in your
You never sent me a list, by the way.
Marcus. I had to send it on your DMs. I can send it in your email if you need it.
You didn't send me the fucking list, Dylan. I don't have the list.
It's the tier maker link.
Oh, I have that.
That's what you use.
Has anybody voted on him yet?
I'm about to
yet.
put
No,
him in
we
D.
So- Somebody
I gave
voted on him.
I think Xavier gave him a D, and then I ended up giving him a C. And I
I may
believe,
give him a C actually.
Dylan's leaning towards D or C.
Marcus, did you get into the
Mark?
voting?
You're
Do I need
right
to
about the
send you?
back. The proportions are ridiculous. Ridiculous proportions in the back.
He's got some goodies.
We are talking about the 90s, which is quite some highly spoken about when it comes to having that muscle mass, the ushering into the mass monster era. So he's not going to place very high on my list. I actually originally was thinking he could be like the 90s being what it is, for who I consider an S tier off the top of my head versus someone like Sonny Schmidt. I was considering going in F, but Marcus, you made a good point. It's hard to knock these guys because when you compare them with each other, yes, you could make arguments for the smaller guys that didn't bring the great condition, hard grainy muscle, things like that, to put them in F. But respect has got to be given for this particular version of Sonny Schmidt. Like he was not out of shape. He does have ridiculous proportions. He has the detail in the back. The size, that's gonna hurt him because this is the 90s we're talking about. But I think I could put him comfortably in D here, and I think I'm good with. I was going to put him in F, but after what you said, Marcus, you're right. Something like this, it does have to have at least an amount of reward for what he is when it comes to his shape and what he brought to the stage.
I got to differentiate
appreciate
these
that
tiers
too,
in my
too.
head. For
Yeah,
me,
that's
S
the tough
tier,
part, and that's the same issue last time.
To each their own, but I'm saying S, that's like a guaranteed top 10. A and B, somewhere within the top 20, I'm pretty sure. C, somewhere outside it. D, definitely not. F is just like you're out of the top 50. So, like, this border's on F. Oh, the GOAT is next. The GOAT. Oh, I have to pull up the video for this one. So let me tell you why Jean-Pierre Fuchs is one of the best bodybuilders of all time. So, look, this is a physique that withstands the test of time. Okay? There are plenty of good poses here.
I'm seeing
Plenty
Xavier.
of good poses.
There we go.
Lots of mass. Some of the better condition, like the back. Some of the better condition from the 90s. A little bit of I'm not going to say a little bit. There is a bubble gut. Now, the abs themselves aren't bad. His abs and thighs pose is quite good. But there is, in transitions and whatnot. But his body parts, his size.
See those biceps? Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
What?
Oh yeah.
No,
Hey, there's no room to laugh for you, Xavier, because as soon as nightfall hits, you'll be cuddling up with Samson's oily biceps. I don't want to hear it. Jean-Pierre Fuchs is a legend.
They're peaked mountains. Oh,
Well,
those biceps. Oh yeah, look at that. Something going
They're
on.
great.
Back.
They're great.
The
What are you
back
talking
is,
about?
Yeah, the
It is a
back's crazy.
fantastic back. Calves.
Okay. Kinson,
This is-
I'm going to open up the floor to you because I know you definitely have. Okay, wait, hold on. Here's his abs and thighs pose I mentioned. I'm going to show it.
Here you go.
Okay.
You were just finding. Remember when we started going through those other photos from the same
Oh, boy,
contest?
here
It
we
was
go.
Next to people, it was like you're like, you quickly clicked them off the screen
Oh,
in
my
a frantic hurry.
God. Frantic array, bro.
It was 97. He was okay. 96. He was decent. 98.
We're
kind of
going with the 97 version for today's
97.
video. Bro, the front lat
that's-
spread.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's 97.
Yeah. Okay.
look, he's kind of like a bodybuilder that doesn't have like the cleanest stuff all around, but like pose
What
by
about that
pose,
crab
he,
most muscular?
That's the Finland Grand Prix. 97 there. Or no,
I thought that was like
Hungary.
Yeah, it sounds right.
Hungary.
Well, this isn't the year we're using, but
96. He wasn't bad.
I mean,
See that calf
We-
in that picture?
we don't
My
need to
God.
bring
yeah.
this up. This backstage, that doesn't count. Look, just the sheer mass. Look, this is ahead of probably both of these dudes technically.
Well, in the front, relaxed.
Well,
Yeah,
okay,
shot.
bro. He's gonna destroy Priest from the P
Lee
Piece from
Peast?
the.
Who's Lee Peast?
Someone earlier said P Piece, and from the back and side, bro. He's got the size. He's got the width. Kinson, what do you think?
You know, he does have the size and he does have the width. The width is really impressive, actually. You know, when you see something like this, very impressive. The things that he is lacking, I feel, though, outweigh the positive characteristics that he does have. I mean,
That's ridiculous.
conditioning was good, but not. No, it's true. His conditioning was good, but not great. His proportions, like his legs being longer, I think him being a taller guy, I think anyway, seems like they're not as filled out as they could be for compared to his upper body. You're seeing a bit of Jimmy and up happening here too. I think it's not excessive, but I do still think that it's obvious. So to put Sonny Schmidt in D and not to do the same thing when it comes to kind of some knocks compared to who I consider
they're
at
not
the
even
higher
the same
end
tier, bro. They're not even the same
No,
tier.
You're right. Man, he is very wide, and like
The
I said,
back
when it
was
comes to the mass
incredible.
monster era, that counts.
Look at how much
Nah,
good stuff he does have.
No, Dylan, you said to keep standards high. Now come on, I'm going with D.
If you put Sonny Schmidt in D tier, this clowns Sonny Schmidt any day of the week.
We'll see.
We'll see.
Did you say
Xavier,
Mel
I know.
C? Mel, I'm gonna pick C.
Xavier, what do you think?
It's a tough one. If it wasn't for the biceps, he's a big.
Oh,
big
biceps
boy.
matter now, huh?
I just don't think he's on the same tier as these other guys. Like the other guys, when I look down at that bottom of that list, I just don't think he jumps ahead of anyone else in the list. Maybe does he jump
Anyone
ahead
in
of
the
Mills?
list? He doesn't cut. What? He doesn't get ahead of anybody on this list. Sonny Schmidt was the person we just last ranked.
No,
Lee
I'll
Priest is
have
on
him-
this list.
I'll have him ahead of Sonny Schmidt. There's no way he's ahead of Lee Priest.
No,
We had
good
this
God,
exact
no.
same discussion last year.
No
Yeah.
way.
Between
No
Lee and
way.
Impossible. Impossible.
Lee Bro. Okay, what poses does Lee Priest win against Jean-Pierre Fuchs?
We are
That.
not having
Okay.
this conversation.
Okay. Then what? Maybe the front double because you guys are concerned about the biceps. Okay. Front lat spread, Jean-Pierre is too big. Side tricep and side chest, too big. Back poses, too big and sharper. Okay. And then throwing the most muscular, I'd probably give that to Jean too. So that's 6-2.
Something wrong with
I
you,
remember
man.
we found some photos of this. I want to disprove you.
If you send me photos in your DMs, you're getting leaked.
There's a photo of Milos next to Big Fooker in '97, and Milos
Is that-
is dominating.
Oh, please. And the front relaxed, I believe it. Because Milos'
front
front
lat.
relaxed is front
It
lat.
looks a little worn out.
Bro. Seriously, just examine this in your mind, pose by pose. Okay? Front double to Lee. Front lat has to be Jean. Same with the side poses. The back, he's going to get a big margin in both of those poses. Look at the back on Jean. Come on. Those alone are going to, he just needs those two poses and one other else because of the margin. He'd probably still win.
Lee did place ahead of him here, though.
And that was dumb. That was dumb.
When you see them side by side, I need to find this.
Why is Lee even in the discussion? There's a picture of him next to Dorian the same year, and he was height and frame modeling Dorian. Yeah, I know what picture you're talking about, but like Xavier, I
Jean Pierre and Lee and Dorian were all in that picture.
Oh, here's something that's pretty telling. The worst angle is given to Jean, and he's right there, making an educated guess. I think he beats both of these dudes.
No.
No. No. This is
Okay,
outlandish.
Kinson, give me a solid reason why Lee Priest beats Jean-Pierre Fuchs.
This is happening. Dylan, you cannot look. Jean-Pierre Fuchs does not have the balance that Lee Priest has. Jean-Pierre Fuchs does not have the flow. He does not have the roundness that Lee Priest has. He doesn't have the midsection that Lee Priest has. He doesn't have. I don't think that his back is nearly as good as you are giving him. His lower back is like overdeveloped compared to the rest. Like it doesn't come down into a decent X frame when it comes with there's very, very little that I would give Jean-Pierre Fuchs over Lee Priest. And I do think that the synthol use does need to be marked down. We always talk about it, and that's the way it should be. I know there was different criteria in the 90s, but it shouldn't have been used back then either, and especially abused the way it was. Ridiculous.
You're right. There's nothing Lee Priest has, there's nothing Jean has on Lee Priest. Looking at this picture, you're definitely right. Bro, give me a break. He's literally like 50 pounds bigger. And I know size isn't everything. I get that. But at some point, it matters a lot. And that's just it.
I disagree, sir. I disagree.
I disagree, he says. Bro, you have no argument.
I gave you my points, okay? That's it.
Flow and balance?
I think you're incorrect.
Is this classic physique?
No, it's not classic physique. This is fucking bodybuilding.
Bro, Lee doesn't even beat Sean on the abs and thighs. Brutal.
It's close.
Bro. Lee's not beating that. Not in that most muscular.
Lee has better forearms.
Oh, give him the pose.
Well, there you go. There's a
and
there's a
here we
shot.
Okay.
So by this, then he should be Mr. Olympia.
Oh no, Milo Sarchev should be the Olympic champion in that case.
Oh, true.
Legit. Against this version of Dorian should have been like fifth to third this year or something like that.
Oh, is that what you think?
That is what I think. That's what I'm telling you.
Interesting.
Maybe second. How about that? Maybe second. But Jean-Pierre is pretty much like he's like a Dorian alternative. Not saying he's necessarily better, but this year with Dorian's weak arm and definitely middling condition at prejudging, especially, like Jean-Pierre is like, look at them. They're very similar here. And Jean is better in a lot of ways. And in the back, he's not beating Dorian, but that's the thing. He's not getting blown off the stage by Dorian because Jean has great back poses. And I think that should tell you something. Lee could not hold a candle to Jean-Pierre's rear. Pause. But it's just true.
Did somebody give him S tier?
Yeah. Todd said
Dylan?
No, Todd said he misclicked.
Oh.
Don't worry. There's about to be another vote for S tier.
From that same show, I just sent you a photo.
Okay, I'll link our DMs right now.
You can open it up and open it independently.
Wait,
it's not that hard.
I
can share it.
Hold on. This is, you said, what did you say? Milos was mogging him?
In this same contest, yeah. In a front lat spread.
Are we looking at the same photo?
Yes.
Maybe you want to say Milos beats him for like a step up in quality. Maybe.
I think
he beats him.
This isn't a mogging. Like,
I think
it's a mogging on
Milos
Jean-Pierre's behalf.
midsection, lats.
I love Milos in his pose.
That's
Quads
rich.
is crazy.
You hate Jean-Pierre Fuchs so much.
Milos is quads.
You're coming crawling back to your arch nemesis to glaze him.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Reveal.
That's right.
The truth reveal. Mark, did you see Lee Priest and Milos going at each other on IFBB AMA?
I've seen little clips here and there, but I haven't seen any of them actually talking to each other.
He said, you said my athlete looks like a condom. What is it?
A chewed up condom with jizz.
with jizz. With jizz.
Jeez. That's
Zaire
crazy.
sound like Stewie a little bit when he said it.
Yeah, have a look at that.
I haven't seen it yet, but I'm going to.
Oh, please. The worst time photo in the world. Look at Ronnie.
See how quick
See
how quick you were to change that though?
You can, okay, here's the thing. You could give this pose, you can give this one to Jean-Pierre Fuchs over Lee, it's still 5'3".
Oh, we're not
you
comparing
give that one to
Jean-Pierre
Jean-Pierre.
Fuchs just to Lee Priest, okay? Like we're
But no,
comparing
here's
him
the
to
problem.
these other.
Here's the problem. You people are about ready to put Lee Priest like B or A tier, and
Who said?
you're going to put Jean in D. Oh, I know what you people are going to do because you guys
I
are
never said that I was going to put
glazers.
Lee Priest in A or B.
I think you have a sober mind about it.
I didn't say where I was going to put Lee Priest either. Actually,
Bro,
Dylan.
you
I didn't
beat
fucking
Lee
say where I was
off,
putting
bro. Oh, that's you. That's you and a metaphorical Lee Priest and the real one. John, look, I'm gonna speed this up so we can watch it just one more time and appreciate the
Again?
mass.
You're going to give us repetitive stress.
I'm not
Yeah,
saying
sure.
it's a top 20 physique, but I think if you got this in a one-on-one comparison, it would do a lot better than people think. It's kind of like a worse version of Dennis Wolf or Dorian Yates, physiques that aren't necessarily the most cohesive, but on poses, they're going to beat a lot of people. Ergo,
Yeah, some poses, no doubt. There's some like size there, like obviously the back shots, like
Sure.
the back double, especially. Is
okay,
like a
well, Xavier,
really
your
good shot.
athlete, Samson Dowda, has no poses and just wins on overall flow.
I'm literally glazing your guy right now, and you're abusing me. What the hell? I'm trying to give some.
Welcome to
credit and
Project
balance.
Bodybuilding.
Sharon Dillon.
Cut me off and cut me down every time.
Is that John
Don't get me
Hansen?
wrong. I'm happy to be
Oh.
here, Dylan.
Whoops. Whoops. Okay, I'm gonna put this. If I'm saying B and A tier are ones that I'm strongly considering for top 20 or within it, and then S is guaranteed top 10, I think this is a C tier. I almost want to go B. I almost want to go B.
Oh, B. You
do,
said,
eh?
oh,
Just
you're
continue.
going to put Lee Priest
Just-
in B. I know what you're like, and you're putting Fuchs, the big Fuchs
You know
in
what?
there.
Fuck you.
You're not
I'm
putting
putting him in B.
No, you're not.
Oh my god.
What are we
I
doing
thought we were
here?
being serious.
I am.
Not joke-
I am.
What is this? Slapstick?
He could technically, he can
100%.
beat a couple people at the end of that list. Okay, like Andrew Jack is a physique that comes to mind that's probably going to be on the outskirts or somewhere around the top 20, on the 17th, 19th, something like that. On poses and condition, Jean-Pierre Fuchs is technically the winner on paper, and I think that should tell us something. Great back, great width, great size, great quads. There's a lot of stuff to like there. Kenson said there's a lot of stuff not to like. I agree with that. But this is a B or C tier physique, like it or not. Sean Ray. Sean Ray. Oh boy. Talk about overrated. I don't even know if he beats. I don't know if he beats Jean-Pierre Fuchs.
I feel like you hate everyone on this list outside of Fuchs.
Yeah, I know.
Everyone's
The whole
overrated.
list should just be Jean-Pierre Fuchs.
I agree. He's the only one that is worth a damn and actually like stood the test of time. I said the 96 Olympia, but
What?
I just found this footage of from the Iron Man, so we're gonna watch this instead. I assume it's not gonna be too different because he's pretty consistent. Now, if we were just ranking physiques, like all-time great physiques, stuff that you can immortalize in statues, Sean Ray's probably like an S tier, but so is someone like Frank Zane. On a real bodybuilding stage, where do you think he lands? Marks?
Mark's max muscle?
Yes.
I got him B because I think there's a difference between him and some guys that are under Yates. I think there's a lot of guys that were better than Ray. He just beat them on posing. He was consistent.
Okay. Is he a top 20 physique of all time?
No.
Then why you said B? So okay, is he top 30? Top 25?
Yeah. Not
Okay,
top
then I
20.
guess
He
B
ain't
tier
top
may be
20.
somewhat warranted.
I could
but-
name 20 guys that would beat him.
Well, then I think B tier's. Look, we're being harsh here. Jean-Pierre Fuchs beats this.
Oh no. Jeez.
Oh my
Are you crazy?
What is
You're
fucking
smoking crack.
happening right now? I
Okay,
can't take this shit.
Marcus,
This
what do
is
you
just
think
insanity.
about Sean Ray and how he would do in the modern era, given his lack of size?
Oh, we went ahead and skipped me for homeboy before, but
Jean-Pierre, yeah. He didn't get any say.
to me,
He was
this is
enamored.
a B tier. Personally, Sean Ray is somebody who I think there's a big difference, and we kind of saw it with that Milo's front, front relax or whatever, the front lat spread we saw. there's kind of a difference, and it's just the overall polish that these guys bring, the aesthetic from like just head to toe. I think that Sean Ray brought that. I think Sean Ray is somebody who's just an ode to the classic, just beautiful posing, overall, just great flow, and I wouldn't be able to place him below B. The last guy, Jean, he's a C.
Someone says Jean beat Sean? Question mark. He never beat him on stage though. Okay, but this is the real ranking. Derek Lunsford beats people on stage, and he has people he has no business beating. So that's not everything, but this is a good B tier. Yeah, I mean B tier, but behind Jean Pierre.
I've got him A, like I'd say, like sort of bottom of the A, because there's so many guys there that I think that he's so close with.
Okay,
like,
no,
look, I think I'm gonna end up like putting like
I
five guys in A, and then one in
A
S,
tier is like damn near guaranteed to be top 20.
Yeah, well, I think he's right on the cusp of that. To be honest, like I think
He
it's
is on the cusp.
Yeah,
I like that
I would
word.
call him a B plus at the very least. Yeah.
Thank you.
Does he
He's on
beat
the
Sean
cusp.
Roden? Does he beat Andrew Jack? Does he beat Martin Fitzwater? Does he beat Hunter Labrada? Like, there are plenty of guys that I just don't.
I think
he's
you'd
big
beat
enough to
Hunter.
do-
He beat
Hunter,
versions
I
of Martin. Patrick
Bro,
Moore beat
I don't
Martin.
know about that. Hunter is huge.
The quality though.
Yeah,
And
but look,
it's not
okay.
like Sean's tiny.
I think him and Martin's a better comparison, personally. Like him and
I-
Sean versus Martin is a good comparison.
Martin 2024
You-
would beat him.
No,
Yeah,
Martin,
Martin would win.
Martin Prague
But, yeah,
2025.
it's good
Martin
comparison.
Prague 2025 is beating this. There's not even a conversation to be had.
I hate those.
Yeah, Martin's a
pictures.
top 20 physique.
Martin. Yeah,
But I think
that
if
version.
Sean, this version of Sean, like you still look at it and you're like, holy shit, the level of perfection
On its own.
and the level of muscle quality. I know he'd be outsized, but we've seen guys smaller beat bigger guys. And look, Martin's got crazy quality too, and I think that's why Martin wins. But yeah, this is such a high quality physique that it has to be like around that sort of top 20 area. And then I don't know, like I just group him with those Kevin Lavroni and all those guys. I think their best packages are all very close.
Very close to Lebroni.
I just think,
Mm.
like, if we're talking about everyone here, like, I don't think it's enough to withstand. Maybe it is, but like, if I'm having serious doubts, I don't want to place him too high. Like Andrew Jacked, like I said, Martin. There are like just like guys we think of like as those second call out guys that can beat a 90s legend because bodybuilding has evolved. So like, I get it. If we're ranking just pure physique, Sean Ray is S+, but it's not about that. Like, I just have serious doubts he'd be able to withstand like just the modern mass era.
I understand that. I used to be very strongly of that opinion, like, these guys are way too small. Like, but now I've seen guys do well that have, come from classic into the open, for example. Yeah, and I think about how like Mike Summerfield would do as well. Like Urs, like he did what he did, and Sean
Where's
Ray's,
Marcus?
much better than
I
that.
don't know.
We'll
Anyway,
find him.
I'm putting this. I guess I'll still put it in B tier.
Same as
What, you gonna drop it to C?
Jean-Pierre, eh? You
I might.
you are a piece of work, Dylan. You know
I
that?
might.
You're a real piece of work.
Oh, finally, we can talk about someone overrated. A tier.
Oh my lord.
Not
You
even
wouldn't have
S.
Dorian top 10?
Because I can't guarantee it.
Hey. Oh, you
Um,
voted for Dorian already?
Dorian in A tier. I cannot guarantee that he will be top 10. I think his physique, obviously, if we're talking about greatest, he ushered in the new mass era. But like, I think he would lose a little bit on thickness compared to some guys nowadays. Is he still top 10? I would say it's more probable than not. But
I thought
like,
that's what you just said. Is he top 10?
I can't guarantee it. Can't guarantee it.
Is he
I've got a
beating Hattie
question.
Shupin? Does he beat Hattie Shupin?
I'm not too sure, actually.
Prime? I just
I'm not too sure.
I said that Hattie would beat him like a year, 2024. I made the video.
Do you
Guy
still
gave me
hold that
crap
opinion?
about it the other day. I don't know. The guy
It's
gave me
close
crap about
though.
it. He said, you said that Dorian Yates would lose to Hattie Shupin. I'm like, when did I say that? 2-3 years ago? Guy was mad. He wanted to fight.
Really?
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
Mark, I don't know if you saw Dylan did a stream the other day, and someone said Lucian Popper is going under a different name now, and he gave the name.
Oh,
I
really?
forgot. We'll have to go back and
Yes.
look, but yeah.
Yeah, I was meant
Yes.
to message you about that.
Have to
He
track
said he's
this.
going by, and it was a specific name.
Was that
Dorian's
the video on
watching-
the 2019 Jay Cutler?
Yeah,
I
no,
love-
no,
I
this
love
was
the
a live stream. This was a
2019 Jay
this was a
Cutler.
live stream.
Okay.
Dorian's physique is B tier, but he's S tier on dominance. This is just about peak physique, so we're not taking that into account. He competed in the deepest lineups of all time. Not true, and beat everyone even when he was at his worst. Also, like, questionable because plenty of people disagree with some of his wins.
I think that
That's true.
Dorian
James
oh, yeah, I've got a
Burden.
question.
that's his new user.
Oh,
right.
James Burden.
Your question.
Is it James _ Burden? We need to know. We need to know. the
Okay, well
exact
let's not dox the dude. Like maybe he doesn't want to be found out.
home address, phone number, Lucian. With Dorian, can we take into account like if he posed like the modern era guys today?
No.
No,
because then you get into a slippery slope of, well, can we imagine what Arnold would look like with modern gear? You know, one thing leads to the other. I know it's just posing, but like
I think
The era
Superset
is
Man
the
did a
era.
video on that.
the era is the era. It,
Oh.
it just
I
is
was
what
just
it
thinking
is.
about Superset Man.
Hello, Superset Maniacs.
What's
Do
he
you
been
still
doing
think
lately?
Dorian over Samson? Because if that's the case, he probably beats Adi too. I think both of them have the argument. Dorian sucks better than
effing-
Derek, though. People aren't going to like my opinion on this. People are not going to like my opinion on this. There is a chance the best Derek beats Dorian. Because here's the problem. You either use 93 Dorian, which is a bit smaller, or you use like 95, 96, where he has some problems. Like the midsection's a bit wider. And then like he's obviously missing his arm. So like I'm about to show some pictures and he'll look great like by himself. But the problem is when you put him next to someone like Samson, that's 300 pounds, or Nick Walker, that's his same weight but shorter. Like I think Nick Walker beats Dorian. I'm confident in that one actually.
Might even be heavier.
Yeah.
Mm.
So-
You probably think Jean-Pierre Fuchs beats Dorian, for fuck's sakes.
Well, in 97 he probably did.
If you
Dorian
see
is top
Dorian
2 of
next
all
to
time.
Jean-Pierre, the quality difference of those two, it's night and day.
We just did. And you were like, oh,
is
no,
why-
no,
this is
no,
why
no, no, no,
Marcus
no, no,
quit.
no, no.
This is why
Zoomed in
Marcus Quinton is not
close-up
coming back.
video
I
footage.
understand.
If you see Dorian close up to Jean-Pierre, your lover, it's not even the same sport.
you're just a hater, bro.
No, I'm
I
not.
agree.
I'm
You're a
being
hater.
honest.
I didn't know you were such a Dorian guy.
I'm not, but you can find if you can find the close-up footage, even in '97, you see him next to big.
Well,
What's his
look,
name
I'm
there?
rating
Nather-
Dorian
Nather
above.
Elton-Body.
I'm rating Dorian above Jean-Pierre. So okay.
You better, and Sean Ray.
okay.
too.
But where do you? Okay, let's stay on the topic. Where do you think Dorian? How well does he do nowadays?
Could win
Not
the
well.
Olympia last year.
Well, couldn't we all?
I think last year was one of the easier Olympias ever to win.
That's a
Someone
shout.
says top 2, end it all. Okay, that's a bit much. That's a bit much. Actually, Arnold Classic Derek beats Dorian. Legs also sucked from the back. Well, they were good for their time. It's just they were narrow. That's the thing. And you know, like a pose like the side chest. Like even if Dorian did pose it more like they do nowadays, he would be missing some thickness. Like that's just it. Like he sure as shit isn't beating Samson in the side chest. He's probably not beating Derek at the Arnold Classic with the side chest. It's tough to compare 90s guys because the judging criteria was completely different. The Christmas tree was essential then. Not many guys had it. I disagree with that. And nobody has it now. I agree that a lot of people don't have it now, which is a weird thing. But like back in the day, guys were super soggy.
Trees were
You
better.
know,
the farther
it's
back.
Trees were
funny
better,
about
but
that.
they were still soggy, I guess, is what I'm trying to say.
No, they weren't soggy.
That's not bad.
Do you know what's funny?
Last year-
Natural guys still have super detailed Christmas trees nowadays.
Yeah,
but
I
yeah,
I
like
did
guys
notice
on-
that.
I think it's the amount of gear. It's the like guys a lot of the time will have Christmas trees. They get on gear, and they, especially the guys that take a lot, and they tend to just fade. And there's actually a guy that told me. Well, actually, no, it was a Charles Poliquin thing. They're saying the back is like a very androgen sensitive fat or water deposit area. So maybe that's why. Too much gear.
Look at Samir's Christmas tree.
Last year was the hardest Olympia ever to win because the winner was decided before the show.
Oh, well, yeah.
True.
1980 was the hardest one to win.
Marcus said he'll be back.
Yeah, that was real
He
hard.
said that. Okay.
Did
Marcus
you know
will be back.
the guy who actually was Arnold's friend, who apparently covered for Arnold with a little drug situation in Australia, Paul Graham, he recently just died.
Oh, yes.
No
He's the
shit.
guy that
Yeah.
jumped up and jumped into his arms. Or no, that was another guy.
No,
Yeah, that
this
was
is
He
Australian.
died
guy.
a while back. Didn't the guy that-
91, 93 Dorian was legit. After 95, the competition fell off significantly, and even then he should have maybe lost. Hold on. Comparing 90s guys to now is like comparing stones to water balloons or slapped on clay. Yeah, you say that, but you get these people, like, besides Dorian is maybe the exception.
That was Max Muscle's phrase. Yeah.
Okay.
Mark's Mucinex morsel. Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
mo-
I heard slapped on clay. I'm like,
the average 90s guy is not as sharp as the average guy today. If we're talking like, the top guys. Dorian is an exception. Ronnie is an exception. Sure. Derek is an exception to the rule in a negative way.
Hamdullah Akutlu.
He has that true 90s condition, if you know what I'm saying.
are we talking? Did you say average 90s guy?
Yeah.
I mean top average. So like, if you
Hamdullah.
like
Hamdullah
Olympians.
Akutlu.
Because some of them did
Well-
get very like. It seems like the detail was more like the muscular detail,
From the front.
but
I think
the
guys were maybe more
conditioning now
conditioned
probably
back
better.
then, but drier now. I don't know.
Drive
what's
from
coming.
behind, maybe. Look at
Yeah.
Hamdullah Akutlu.
Yeah.
He was at this Olympia.
Never heard of her.
It was him. I'm telling you, he's more skilled than anybody nowadays.
Anyway, this is not a
Well,
guaranteed
okay.
top 10 for me. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, for this list, look, you're right when it comes to Dorian compared to others in this list, and who's going to make S tier versus the lower tiers. In terms of just his physique and not who he stood next to at the actual show, I'd put him in A. I don't want to put him in
I
S,
agree.
unfortunately.
Just
I
evolved.
would. You can't put him in S unless you are taking into consideration his record, and you can't do that because it's not about their record. It is
Right.
about the physique. in
You're
particular.
learning.
So,
You're learning. You're actually
You're-
learning.
well, it's not because you're fucking teaching. I'll tell you that. But
I'd rather take
it's
more ripped
fair to
muscle
put
definition than compare it to strided glutes and smooth biceps. Well, like I said, Derek's the exception, but sorry, I interrupted. Go on.
Okay, no, let's go.
I like
with-
when Mark says striated glutes.
I do the Australian voice.
striated glutes.
For 80s and
Yeah.
90s, you also have to use stage photos. I always use stage photos. I have no idea what you're talking about. Joe Weider would have these guys doctoring. Maybe this is not directed to me, but Joe Weider had to have been doctoring these guys up because random guys look like mutants. I agree. That old school Photoshop, but even like I think stage photos kind of make Dorian look like this is just like a worse Jean-Pierre Fuchs. That's why he's A tier. Anyway.
Yeah.
Let's move on. I want to know about Mike Francois. Who's a big Mike Francois fan here? I think Xavier is.
We talked about him last time. I thought he was maybe a bit better than he was, and then we looked at some video, and I was like, okay, I can see he was very, very good. But can we go to the video? Can we go to the footage?
Ask and you shall receive. I'm
Thank you.
95. Arnold
I've maybe
Classic.
come around a little bit more, but like I said, we're being harsh. Like, would I even consider this for top 20? No. Maybe he could be
Neither.
like top 30, but like I guess he's not like bad. He's not like I don't think he would get utterly smoked in a modern lineup, but
He's just not
he's-
sharp.
it's like a
He's-
D tier to me.
He's very soft. Like from behind, he's not
Dorian, hey,
sharp.
count me in. Oh, hold on, I got some private jets.
all these guys seemed to have really good skin quality back in the day.
Less gear and stuff. More healthier food too was back then.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, she's into it.
Oh yeah, she was. Do you think that was his
Oh, yeah.
wife, girlfriend?
Can we go back to that? I
Yeah.
need to say it again.
I
Let
didn't
me put
see
it. Let me
nothing.
put it.
How excited
was-
was she?
Yeah, let's. Maybe I can slow it
Hunter
down.
Labrada was there.
Oh, she was feeling the music too.
Yeah.
She was, yeah. She was
Yeah,
feeling
little-
something.
Little baby Hunter Labrada was at that event.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
5'8", 240.
She prepped him for the
I-
contest.
He's got
I'm
good
not
arms.
impressed at all.
got good
I'm-
arms,
I'm,
that's
not
about it.
impressed. I
It's
don't.
very
I don't
soft.
think he's very good at all. I think his conditioning is subpar. I think that his proportions are not great. I don't
What?
think that he hits very good shot. Like, I don't like this physique at all, man. I don't think there's a lot here. Not for me.
Damn.
Um,
You know what? I guess that's a good way to
um,
look at it, though. Yeah, there's really not a whole lot there,
It's a layer of water over him. You can definitely
He's-
see that.
and that makes me think that
I'm
he's kind of like
putting
a
him in
worse
F.
Nasser. I wouldn't go that harsh. Like I said, I don't think he gets utterly bodied, but I'll go.
There's
go
that
D tier.
girl again. You see that?
This is the Sonny Schmidt tier, I guess.
This is not
Yeah.
good. Like, unless you guys can tell me something that I might be missing, that's an F for me.
It's just how you.
I got to
define
give
it
him
at
that D. I
point.
think. I think. How tall was Francois?
He
think
said 5'8", 240. That's what.
5'8".
that's what
Yeah, he wasn't overly tall. He wasn't that.
I'd say
big.
For
bottom of the
240,
D.
he didn't look that
bottom of the D. Well, now we
Yeah.
have
The base,
big. No. F.
now we have Xavier's favorite bodybuilder.
Review.
Where am I putting Dorian here? I don't even know.
Put him
where
in
to
A tier. Can you guarantee him top 10?
But I think he's above the.
Milos.
I'm going to put him S.
Review.
I expect him to be 5th on your list. You have Samson beating him, bro. Like, relax. Well, okay, but to be fair, you think Samson's like a top 3 physique, so I
It's
guess
in a vacuum.
it
What
can still.
event is
No,
this?
it's not. I said that at the beginning. It is not in a vacuum.
The
Oh,
British
fuck
Grand
me.
Prix?
I thought it was in a vacuum. Never mind.
No
I said-
vacuum.
I said be
vacuum was
brutal.
last time.
It's not in a vacuum.
Oh fuck! I'm vacuuming the whole time.
Yeah, you are.
Well, to be fair, I did. I was a little too egregious with my Jean-Pierre Fuchs take, but I stand by that he can catch some people off guard. Anyway, Milos. This
Why
was
does Milos
yeah.
look soft as hell from behind here?
because he
This
wasn't
event,
like,
he was pretty soft, I think, from behind.
Yeah.
he wasn't like ever like mind-blowingly shredded. Dare I say?
No, but he was more cut than this. He was.
This is gonna be
big
a-
at this event. He was very massive.
Gonna be a D tier. I might do F.
Don't give him the F or the
Oh,
Okay, like yeah, the arms are either really small, depending on which version we're talking about, or like comically small yet big at the same time because of the oil. I think, yeah, great front relaxed, but like, and he has a couple of good pieces, torso, chest, but like even the side chest, you can tell he likes those Milos protocols. It's just like a very inflated look that I don't really like.
Good front lat spread.
yeah, it's like Hottie right now.
I'll give Milos B tier for the abs and quads. So he's a top 20 physique of all time. Like, okay, I gotta stop. Okay. It's a top 20 physique of all time, meaning like best physiques of each person's career. It's not about legacy or anything compared to each other. Like, this isn't beating Kevin Levrone. This isn't beating Dennis Wolf. Probably not Sean Roden. Like,
It's not beating Sean Ray. This isn't beating Sean Ray.
I would agree with you. I would agree.
Yeah, no
Nope,
way.
100% not.
B tier is
This
not
is-
top
this is a-
20.
Is this
This
how
is a
many
D tier
physiques is this
physique.
beating on the? How
Oh,
many physiques
brother.
is this beating on the list?
Maybe
And on a
Jean-Pierre.
top 20 list, none of them. Oh, on this particular list, almost none of them.
Is he close to Jean Pierre in your eyes, Mark?
He's got to be.
There's
he's a
certain
D tier
shots
in
where
this.
he's going to be so much better than Jean-Pierre, but Jean-Pierre is just too much muscle, I think.
Like from the back, I think that in the
Yeah.
back double bicep and the rear lat, I think Jean Pierre just
Yeah. But that Francois
Just
guy, I think
crazy.
Milos could get what's his name? Your Australian buddy, Sonny Schmidt.
Sonny,
Paul Dillette.
yeah.
Sonny Schmidt.
Paul
I think
Dillette.
Yeah,
Sonny
Milos could beat
and
Sonny. I don't know, man.
19. Yeah.
Nobody could place ninth like Milos.
I don't
He's
know
the
either.
7th to 9th place king.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, I think that the comparison would be interesting, and I look forward to seeing it on a future video. But
That version of Milos he was shown was not a good version, I don't think.
Oh, I hate
No,
you.
you got to see clear pictures of Milos to see all the details. And
How about next time? I'll give you every name and you can get the best photos you want.
I have them on my little hard drive thing or whatever you call it. The little black
Yeah.
box.
And then I can find one better. Like what?
Well, then I'll save it and I'll put it on the box and it'll be on the box.
Milos is carried by the front post.
I think
of
Sonny and
Gipindy.
Milos would be somewhat closer.
Yes.
Because you look
And
at the.
Francois.
I should have put them both in
Yeah.
D.
I
I mean
agree.
F. They should have been both in F. Now looking back on it.
Yeah. I'm going to put Milos. Oh,
Give him
I have
the
to put him in
D.
D. I have to put him in D.
yeah, that's what I did.
I guess now that I put Sonny in D, I got to go that. Yeah. Nasser El Sunbati. That's a B tier if I ever saw one. That
Oh,
is.
man, let's see it.
I think
Did everyone put
Nasser's
Francois in D?
probably. Kinson made such a
Francois in
compelling
B?
argument.
Francois is getting the D for sure.
Oh, that's pretty high.
Day and night.
Let's see here. Let's see.
Oh, this Mikey's Iron Rage.
Mikey's Strength and Fitness. Is that Mikey's Iron Rage?
Yes.
Yes.
He's my best friend.
Your old rival.
No, we're
Yes.
best buddies.
Anyway, I think
he
Nasser.
blamed me for his downfall.
You know, I hate
Really?
a lot of 90s guys, but I think Nasser's going to be one to probably withstand the most. But the soggy back is still going to hurt him a lot. But, you know, he's probably like a better Jean-Pierre, a better, fuck, I don't even know.
Him and
Mike
Jean-Pierre were
Francois,
buddies.
like a lot better Mike Francois.
Ugh.
Mike,
This not a good version. Look at his gut. Come on now.
bro.
Yeah, why'd you pick 96?
What did you prefer? I almost put 95.
96 Olympia. 95 Olympia was good too.
Yeah. 97 Olympia.
Yeah.
Nasser-
I don't think he was
honestly thought
as good,
better
though.
the year before. But
Yeah.
97 was
Nasser's-
good.
Yeah.
B to A.
Not
to
this
me.
one, though. This is a
That's
terrible pick.
96.
Good
This
job.
is a physique I can see on the cusp of top 20. So B to C.
Geez, he really is bubbly and round, isn't he?
Really?
That's why I think he would
He's
do
good.
pretty well nowadays, all things considered.
His back
It's like
was
if
a
Mike
little-
Francois was good.
I think there's enough reasons though for him to get beaten by like the current crop. You know,
I agree.
like you-
I agree.
yeah, I think
For the
he's
most
a
most of them, yeah.
step behind that top group. Your Martin Fitzwater, your Nick Walker, your Samson Dowdy, your Derek.
Oh, Nick
Munster,
Walker
Hardy.
clowns this. Nick Walker's the top 10 physique of all time. That's an S tier physique.
Because even from the side tricep, the thing about these like 90s guys, they would diet down freaking hard. Like more so, I'd say like they'd probably deplete and maybe flatten out a little bit more than the guys
Bro.
of today.
Nasser was eating Cheesecake Factory like in his prep. I don't think the guys back then, apart from a few cases, were as going
Cheesecake.
as hard as they were nowadays.
I think physically they did, like in terms of like amount of cardio, amount of posing, amount of training. Like that, they would train.
Well,
You'd
yeah.
hear
After
stories
all
all the
that-
time.
And the amount of
guys training more
drugs.
hours.
it's not a hard work
These
contest.
guys did a lot of drugs too. Like I'm not saying it made them better, but these guys I think did a lot of drugs, man.
Yeah,
This is
some
a
that
B
might
tier.
not even help them.
S.A.
Who do you think did which era do you think did the most drugs? Like which
Probably the
decade?
90s.
The golden
The
era.
90s.
Look at
Oh,
Mike,
no, I
Mike,
argue
Mike,
the early 2000s
Mike
when Ronnie came out.
Matarazzo. Imagine the stuff Mike Matarazzo was taking in
2000s,
his protein shake. Put it in there.
Yeah.
I'll just down it.
I think 90s guys loved the orals. And then like
Well, they were
the early
experimenting.
2000s
They were
guys when Hammer
experimenting.
came around.
Experimenting.
They were
Yeah.
experimenting.
Honestly,
Yeah.
you know what?
Insulin,
Honestly, I
doing
mean,
shots.
now you hear some of the modern guys that are like, yeah, you know, I'm on my health phase right now. All I got is like a little bit of test and GH. You know, that's it. So it,
Most of the
it
time that's
might be
bullshit.
today, man. I don't know.
It could be.
But
Could be.
early 2000s
I think since
is
we had a
definitely a
few
good
deaths.
guess.
Yeah. When we
Early
had a few
2000s,
deaths,
there
I
was a
feel
lot
like
going around, like oil and stuff. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I would actually probably say the 2000s. That'd be
A
my
lot of the
guess.
guys from the 90s that
Yeah.
were old, they were trying to take a lot of stuff to keep on competing with these younger bananas.
Yeah.
And as well, like guys were in the early 2000s, they were like pushing the drugs and pushing the food because, like, you know, Dorian Ben Ronnie. So
Mhm.
that was the standard.
Vince
I
was
think we
good.
have our
I
first
put
F tier.
I put Nasser in B. I put Nasser in B myself
I think we have our first F tier on our hands.
Likewise.
Who?
because we're not in a
getting-
vacuum.
Talk about getting
Vineyard?
blown off the stage.
Vineyard? Are you crazy?
No.
Where are you gonna put him?
I'll put Vince. See?
No,
Yeah, I was gonna say might be my first C.
Yeah.
Can I say
you
something about
okay,
Vince, though?
Xavier? You're biased towards these big black men is the problem.
Let me
Mhm.
let me say something about Vince though. He missed his time. He was like from the 80s to the 90s. You know what I mean? He was little too
What does that
late
have to
for
do
the-
with the list?
Well, he missed his. He should have been. You know, he was what 45 years old here, and he was still.
Was he?
awesome.
So
Oh yes. Oh, he was old.
Maybe not 45
Just the
here
value basic stuff. Yeah.
because he competed in the 2000.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah,
no
he might
spare
have been
chicken
close
here.
to it. Yeah, he was in his 50s when he competed in the
Yeah.
2005 sort of time.
He did
Yeah.
masters, and then when they stopped doing masters, he kept competing in regular. I think.
Yeah, I saw him competing. I saw him compete in Australia once or
I
twice.
saw him.
He's a very, very good.
I
Very
do
good.
like-
Yeah,
entertainer.
but is this one of the top? Is this in the top 20 of all time?
Bro,
Well,
there are
no.
Not top
there
20,
are
no.
50
No.
physiques today that beat this.
No.
This is it, and I
But he-
think because of that, I'm gonna put him in D. Like he's good. I
deserves
like his
his
physique,
D.
but
I'm telling you,
that's
this
it.
may be my first F tier. I can't even find photos of him from the Olympia.
Are you serious?
91.
Wow.
Yeah.
91. He was actually really good.
wow,
Xavier,
not that
it doesn't look. We're not rating physiques. It doesn't stand the test of time. He weighs like 220 pounds.
89. He placed third, I think, didn't he?
What, like if we're going body part, body part, but like this guy is good. Like even when he came back in his 50s, he was. I think that
Respectable.
yeah, he has a certain stage presence. He like I don't know, like he's better than you
it
think.
doesn't
he is.
matter though. That
Trained
doesn't
on ice
matter.
cream
The
too, you
physique
know.
is
He ate a lot of
lacking.
ice cream leading up into the events.
Oh yeah, those
Yeah.
pecs are really going to beat Derek Lunsford today.
Listen,
That's not a good shot. Can we go through the other shots, please?
Unfortunately, there's not a whole lot actually.
he's old. Give him some respect, but
Yeah,
no.
so the
he's not
answer is
gonna
no.
be- he's not going to be a B or an A tier.
I wish there was a
Agreed.
back pose, but there's just not.
I got him D.
Bro, he's not
I'm
even
comfortable
C.
There's
with
one
that.
where he's a turning back shot like that. Go down a little. There's a few back shots.
Black and white.
At the kick-
Where? Oh, this is Chris Cormier, you racist fuck.
Oh, I don't know. It looks so
Oh my
small.
gosh.
I don't know.
I can't see that shit either, Dylan.
Wow,
I
honestly,
think 94 Arnold Classic. He was good.
Go front latch spread there.
okay, we'll go. Hold on, we'll go to this version because there's no photos of the
He won the
good
Arnold
ones.
Classic. He won the Arnold Classic in what? 93.
92. Let's look at it. I just want to
92.
see. I just want to see the musculature of his back.
But that
Pause.
was before the Mass Monster era, so he was good then. He
Who
was
is
good for a
this?
short time.
Oh, that's Francis.
That's
Benfato.
is that Francis Benfato?
That's what it said.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was
Okay.
good.
Francis
well-
Benfato made his comeback in Australia too, as well as
Yeah.
Vince.
He was actually peeled when he made his
Yeah.
comeback.
He looked good. That's one of the more. I want to do a video on the most underrated comebacks.
Gary Stridham.
Flex
Yeah, Gary
Wheeler
Stridham,
to
very
the
good, yeah.
2016.
Poor Paul Gillette looking at an alien coming out of his stomach there. You see that?
No, I didn't.
No,
Yeah, up at the top. An alien popped right out of his midsection. Where'd that picture go? Where's the other page?
I'm never gonna find it then because this is the first page, so it'd be back at another show.
Right there. Right there. The second.
Oh,
yeah. Ah, and look at poor Thierry.
oh yeah.
Thierry's waiting for that alien baby to pop out of there.
brutal.
He's gonna deliver it.
Yo, there are just no pictures in existence of this dude's back.
Not many.
Yeah, he's D. He's a D tier. I'll be right back.
Look, he's not even beating Chris Cormier. Like, bro, Aaron Baker
Well,
might beat
yes,
him,
he
bro. And
is.
Aaron Baker didn't even beat the list. Didn't even make the list.
Aaron
He's
Baker
definitely
was in
been
the
in the WBF.
WBF.
And he's being
Like, I'm not gonna lie, great physique, but this is a D at best. And to me, bro, I think Sonny Schmidt could beat this.
No.
No.
Yes, yes.
Like I
Sonny
said,
Schmidt is huge,
he competed in the 80s. Give him a break.
and that's why he's gonna be my first F tier.
Well,
Well, he would
crazy
be-
to me.
And
He
now
would-
we have 2 F tiers.
You're putting this guy in the 90s list?
Okay, I gotta bring this up. You Soul Sergeant comments on my videos a lot. Fan of the channel, I think. I don't know if I'd call him a fan of the channel, but he watches the channel. I don't want to put words in his mouth. He is a big Lee Haney fan. And he said, well, you gotta put Lee Haney in this list. Look, this is best physique to best physique. 80s guys, even a lot of 90s guys, as we are finding out, do not withstand the test of time. Bodybuilding has gotten better over time. Probably peaked in the 2010s, but still, a lot of guys are going to beat this. Talk about physiques all you want, but like, this is an F tier. It's just not in the fundamental condition to win.
F. He
It
still
wouldn't
beat
look.
Sonny Schmidt.
That doesn't mean he's bad.
He's still gonna
you're
beat
right.
Milo Sarcev.
Would he?
Yes, he would. His
Yes.
condition from behind is probably just
Okay,
as good or
Xavier,
better
you're a
than
little
straight
biased
back.
because you hate Milos.
No, I love
I-
Milos. I don't hate
confident.
Milos. I love Milos.
So let's take a look.
Revealed. No, he's just
Yeah,
a big
Milos is
way
all
bigger
right.
man.
Let's
Yeah,
see
I
that
like
condition
Milos.
from the rear. Maybe it's just good enough to beat Milos. Milos is pretty bad.
You got to think of his back is so much better too.
That would help. That's why I need to see if it's just in like if the glutes are just boxed in.
No,
maybe
that's
I'll put him D tier.
That's beating Milos. That's beating Mike Francois. This is beating Jean Bidon Pierre.
No, it's not. No, it's
Settle
not.
Are we talking
down.
about
Oh,
Lee Haney
come
versus
on,
these guys, or are we
Dylan.
talking about Vince
This is
Taylor?
ridiculous.
You should put Haney in the 90s because he said his last Olympia is his best physique. Yes, I agree.
Yeah, but then the 90s got better and better and better and better.
Nah,
He
you
would
guys
still
just
hand-
fully
he would
discredited your
still
knowledge.
line
You
up
can
at-
watch the whole 91 Olympia and 92. I don't know if this is directed towards us, but I'm not watching that boomer shit.
No, I'm not watching that either. No, this would,
Like-
this would hold up in the late 90s, though. This physique would hold up in the late 90s, I think.
I think it'd be given props, but look,
well,
there are a lot of physiques in the late 90s that were kind of there just for like stage ornaments, like because they look good. You know, like there was a lot more variety back then.
He would
So- Are we
obviously
Are we talking
been
about
bigger,
Vince
though.
Taylor or Lee Haney now?
Well,
Lee Haney.
I'll put it D. How about that? I'll put it D tier.
Are you putting Lee Haney
I'm
D?
going with C.
Yes.
That's crazy. There is so
Xavier.
much quality there. He
Xavier.
dominated-
Every open guy that is in decent condition nowadays beats this on that alone. Bodybuilding has progressed. If he walked into open today with that condition, you would be like, did we miss something? Like, and his legs are also not the best, especially from the rear. It just is what it is. Great physique, most dominant champion of his time, but it's not what it's about. If you put
you
this
say
higher
He's
than
right.
C, yes, D tier.
He's right.
Because look,
He's right.
I wouldn't put it top 20. I wouldn't put it top 30. I mean, like top 50, like I said, any guy from the past 20 years that's in decent condition beats this off that alone. Like Gustavo
guy.
Bedell beats this. Gustavo Bedell beats this, bro.
No,
You said
yeah,
any open guy. Gustavo Bedell placed what, second or third in Olympia.
Mm,
third, 2 times.
Yeah. Yes.
Saying
Gustavo
any open
Bedell
guy
would beat this.
is a big difference between a guy who came second or third in the Olympia.
Okay.
I
Jean-Pierre
said
Fuchs
any
beats
open
this.
guy today
Jean-Pierre
in
Fuchs
decent-
beats this.
Could he beat Michael Lockett?
I don't think.
I'd have
Oh,
to refresh myself
I
on
think
Michael Lockett's
I think it
physique,
beat
but-
Michael Lockett. I think
You think he
I
would
think
beat
Michael
Michael
Lockett was
Lockett?
maybe a bit harder, but I think that when you're talking about structure and you see them side by side, I think
Okay.
that Haney went.
Mike's
got a great
small
analogy.
legs,
Okay.
too, so it would be
Remember how much hate Lionel Bayecki would get because, oh man, all this great shape, these muscle bellies, but it's just not in good condition.
he's in better condition than Lionel.
He's in.
Is this not
Absolutely.
decent?
100%.
What?
Lionel, when he jumps, he jiggles. Everything jiggles.
Yeah.
Does Lionel beat this, Dylan? I think so, probably. I mean, if we're talking about
Oh
the best
my
Lionel,
God.
no, the best Lionel was
Maybe the best. Maybe.
Yeah, that's what the list is.
Yeah, I understand that. Okay, look.
Take it down a notch, Dylan.
Oh,
it down.
please.
What about okay, let me ask you this. Let's look at someone that is maybe not in that top 20, I don't think. Consider like Rolly Winkler at his best, okay?
Rolly Winkler probably beats
Does-
this.
Maybe, right? Maybe. So
Yeah.
because of that, that's what with that comparison, that illustrates why I understand what you're saying, Dylan, about putting him
Yeah.
in D right now. I do understand, but despite the fact that I said earlier that you could not allow Dorian's record to influence the placings, I think that it's more so the fact that this physique is impressive. There is
It
a
is.
lot. It's hard to knock a lot in terms of
Like
the
that
physique
front
itself,
double.
but it does lack. So this is a guy that if he competed today, you would say this guy just needs more size, and he would be probably
Ooh,
in the top column of the
$9.99.
Olympia.
I've got a super chat here. You
He would
guys
be-
are not understanding what this tier list is about. You're talking legacy and stage presence. We're talking about if they would do good in today's stage. Lee would place last, just like Lee Priest.
No, we fucking get it.
I don't.
know,
Yeah,
man.
I don't think he was talking to. I don't think Tony was
I
talking
think
to
he would
Kenson.
still beat Thierry or Theo Le Guerrier. Little tiny,
Okay.
soft,
Okay.
underwhelming.
Yes, I agree.
Piero.
I agree
Xavier.
with you.
Theo Le
Xavier.
Guerrier.
Is this physique top 20?
I don't like Theo Laguerre.
No, it's not top
No.
20 for goodness sakes.
Is it top 30?
No.
Is it top 40?
Mm,
I don't
probably.
think so.
Still probably not.
Like, this is why he has to be D,
I'd
No.
suggest
bordering
top
on F.
four.
That's why you have to have a cutoff point in the early 90s. They
That's
didn't
that's
have
the whole
stuff
point of why he's on here. The whole point of why he's on here is to kind of illustrate that.
prove that
I'm
he
with you.
wouldn't compete with the
Exactly. Yeah. I'm kind of like making an example out of him just to try to illustrate my point. Like, great physique.
Does he beat
But, like-
Lee Priest?
You're not gonna like my opinion on this.
about the three
You're not gonna
Lees?
like my opinion on this. Oh, Lee Haney beats Lee Priest. I'll put him in D tier.
Because I don't know if Lee Priest would be any more sharp or conditioned from behind than.
Yeah, I
Lee
agree.
Haney.
I agree. And
don't
look
think
who's
so.
next on the list. Look who's next on the list.
Yeah, I see
Lee
him.
Priest.
The blend of
Lee
from down
Priest is D
under.
tier. Lee Priest is D tier.
I think he's above your Milos, Mike Francois, and
Yeah.
Sonny Schmidt. I think
Those
he's a
guys
level
all
above
had
that.
backs in better
Jean-Pierre
condition.
Foods.
Bro, Milos technically has a better back than Lee Priest.
There would be a battle.
Can we
I should
please-
actually do a comparison between them two bananas.
Oh, shout out to GetBig.tv. They have like the
Yes.
entire 1997 posing routines. Give them a subscribe or a view if you haven't already. The TikTok crowd is
That's
not
pretty
going to
good,
like
man.
this. Lee Priest. Okay, here's great. Sorry about
That's
this. Is a comment about Lee, but I got to bring it up. This is the equivalent of
back
Rafael
there.
Brandao if he competed today. Needs both more size and condition, aka he's cooked. Lee
Raphael
Priest-
cannot stand up to this.
I think
Bro,
this is like
Xavier,
a
go ahead.
crazy physique. Like it's obviously like I do a podcast with Lee, but you can't tell which shots are like chronically bad and you're like covering your mouth like, oh my god, he's so awful.
It's not
I
about
mean,
that.
it looks pretty fucking crazy to me.
Okay.
like,
At
And
the end
I
of the
think some of
day-
these earlier versions, there's one that's better than this that you would be like, oh my god, if you saw it.
2000, he was really good. Like Iron Man or Night of Champions, one of them.
Look,
There's
Yeah.
one where
I
he's
love
like
Lee
23
Priest.
or 22.
I love
something.
Lee.
Look at
But
that.
we're talking physiques. Is this a top 20 physique? I hate to do this again, but is it a top 20 physique?
I think this might beat Lee Haney.
Maybe.
Oh, top 20?
Okay,
don't know.
Kenson.
Top
Imagine
30.
you're not friends with him. Then what do you think?
No. Sorry. No. I didn't say that. Look, we can all acknowledge that we're all friends with Lee here. But I actually think that allows us to be more objective. To be honest with you, because
I
mean,
disagree. Because
I'm not
I
gonna-
disagree.
I'm not gonna. Well, for me anyway, I'm not gonna glaze the guy because he's my friend. I mean, if I'm being an asshole, he calls me an asshole. So years that he didn't show up good, he'd be the first one to say it. But this was a year where he did show up, I think, pretty damn good.
His
The,
best at
the
Olympia, I
some
think.
of the best arms in history, no question. And I do think that when you're talking about the top physiques of all time, you can consider the top body parts of all time. As long as the physique is there to match it, of course, at the end of the day. But he had good detail in the back. I think that was something where you're seeing that conditioning start to shine through more so than some of the guys that were at the tier that you're speaking of, especially Dylan being, in around D tier. I don't think the D tier is justified. I also don't think that this is maybe one of the top 20 physiques of all time. So this is where it starts to get a little bit difficult, I think, because by your criteria, Dylan, D tier makes sense. But at the same time, there is something about Lee Priest and the physique that he did bring. You might be right though. I don't know if you can put him above C.
Look, I like Mark just brought up. I don't even think he beats Lee Haney.
Well,
So-
now that I'm seeing it, his condition might be.
I don't know.
It's a
really
matchup.
sharp with Lee
Let's put
Haney.
it at that. It's a matchup, and I just put
He'd
Lee
be
in
so
D tier.
small compared to that great big structure.
Exactly.
But
Exactly.
He'd look thicker though.
And no, he doesn't have great back detail. He was never in condition. I know this is his one of his more conditioned versions.
Lower body wasn't. Upper body.
I don't
was
think this is one of his more conditioned. I think he's had more condition than this. I just posted a link to a
Yeah, me
YouTube
too.
video in the private chat.
I'll be back.
good. Get me out of this Dylan approved fucking footage that's trashed. Let's see.
Yeah, I don't think it's.
Oh yeah, this
flattering-
footage will really show us all the ins and outs and the details.
Oh, it's
Great
Is it
footage you
some
brought up,
low
Xavier.
quality?
The stretched out, low quality, grainy footage.
this is not the one I thought I saw. There's another video of this that
It's
looks
true.
much better.
It's true,
What a
Xavier.
clear
This
version.
doesn't help our case at all.
Everyone is scrambling to say, I mean, he looks amazing, and glaze these guys just for Dylan to say, is it a top 20 physique of all time? Just ask yourself
Well,
that.
yeah.
It's not top 30. It's not top. If you think this is a even remotely close to a top 20 physique, there's nothing like.
Look at that front
Then-
lat spread.
It's good.
You're right. You're right. In the top 20, there are just no good front lat spreads. He can coast on that.
No,
pole
I'm not.
alone.
I never said he's top 20. I said no to that.
He's not even top 30. If I'm questioning
to
if he
have the
can't
name in
even
front of me.
beat Lee Haney, there's a problem. He's probably D tier. The kind of quality you see of old terrorist propaganda videos. Even Dillette's posing
Yeah,
freeze
poor-
on their best frames, he is overrated. Well, we'll get to Dillette, but yeah. I see
Yeah.
him with the same tier as Lee, pretty much. Nothing new
Um,
there.
See, it does get
212 guys
Um,
beat Lee. Like, unfortunately, yeah. Like, look, does Flex Lewis beat Lee? There's a chance. Does Keon beat Lee? Yes. So does 2021 Derek beat Lee? Probably.
Do you
Probably.
think
Ah,
that
really?
Keon? I don't know how to judge like Keon versus Flex. I think Flex is extremely good.
I think
and
Keon is
then
the
you
best
add
212
Lee
physique of
Priest
all
into it.
time with Hadi Chupin's 212 version.
Yeah, I'm unsure.
I'm
I will say, Dylan, if they
I'm going with you. I'm going to put Lee in C.
I'm going D, so but I guess
I'm
you're
going
sent.
C.
I've talked you off the ledge at least. C to me is like he's within the top 30, maybe an alternate to the top 20. I just don't see that.
Maybe
Sean
not this
Clarita eats Lee
version.
Eli. I would say that. Well, this is like his best overall.
Sean Clarita. Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Like
Sean's
with all due respect,
ridiculous.
Mark, where are you putting Lee?
I have him in C.
I have him in D.
Yep.
Let's
Three
agree.
Cs
I
and
think
one D.
Paul Dillette's next. So, oh, it's
Yeah.
Kevin
But
Laverde.
with that being said, actually, Kevin is one of my personal favorites too. Lee's
Oh, yeah.
physique is one of my personal favorites of all time.
Sure, yeah, and like if we're ranking like just
Vince
pure
Taylor is one of my favorite
impressiveness,
physiques.
pure impressiveness and like those off-season guest posings, yeah, he's at the top of any list in regards to that. But when it gets down to
No,
brass
just
tacks,
what
it
I
just is what it
personally
is.
prefer. That's all.
True. I mean, I like the Y frame. I like a good Y frame, probably maybe more than a good X frame. But
What a
Yeah,
good H
I
taper.
understand.
Marcus never came back.
I just figured out that a woman watches my videos.
An actual woman,
Yeah,
not a man pretending to be a woman.
I'm hoping, but I'd say F for Lee I'd say D for Lee, F for Paul, but just by 90s, I'd say both are top 10.
Thank you.
Yeah, in a vacuum, Lee's probably up there, but you know, as been,
In a
it's
vacuum.
been mentioned several times, we aren't judging in a vacuum.
Xavier.
Zoom in
Yeah,
on.
I already
Stadia.
started vacuuming. I didn't realize I didn't have it on. I had it on my tier list. I wasn't seeing myself there.
Probably trans.
Kevin Levrone.
This is going to be, I think, a B tier. Like, I think I've warmed up to the idea that he probably is, even though I like to hate on the 90s guys, he still makes top 20 in my opinion. But
Someone
yeah,
put him in
there is.
S.
Well, that they probably just
man.
didn't understand, bro. Like Kevin is one of those physiques that does stand the test of time. That doesn't mean he's God's gift to Earth or anything. The edits are cool, but like,
The thing about Kevin, it's hard to pick his one best version.
Yeah.
I went with
There
this
is.
because
Good,
there's
man.
good footage of it, you know. So
Yeah, but no pictures though. Not a single picture of this guy from this event. Isn't
Mhm.
that strange?
It's so
Yeah.
upsetting. You just got to think like there's probably a few people taking photos in the crowd, but they never got
they're
out.
just
They
on
say,
a reel somewhere, never to be
They're
seen
there
again,
somewhere.
that film is in some dead guy's basement.
Yeah.
or up his ass,
What would it be doing up there, Dylan? Come on now.
holding
Get your head out of the gutter.
Kevin's side shot still holds up. Yeah, it's kind of like
They
the
do.
most muscular holds up, side chest
Holds up.
front lat spread does. Like there are a lot of things that they're probably not going to be the best, and he gets held back by some of his subpar condition. But this is probably still a top 20 physique.
His legs were a little
I
undersized.
think his posing would hold
Not
up
here.
too.
Oh, his
Um,
posing, great.
I wish he'd post the front
Yes.
double differently.
Just as good as Sean Ray.
Yeah.
Posing,
Yeah. I think
I
his,
would.
I think it, like
Go on.
in terms of top 20 physiques of all time, it just has to do with the physiques. But I mean, I
Physique-wise,
prefer
yes.
the posing that we had. Just even the way the guys hit mandatories back in the 90s, I preferred much more than the way the guys are really hitting them these days. But again, it is about the physiques. And I guess to an extent, you know, the presentation of the physique is a big part of the assessment. So it is a factor, but like it's a sub factor kind of thing. You know what I mean? Like, but that could be part of the reason why Kevin does still hold up today. You know, his posing execution to showcase the physique he does have. So that makes sense. But top 20, I'm sitting around B. I kind of want to go A. I mean, if I put Dorian at A, then I feel like Kevin
It has to be
should
B.
up
Yeah,
there.
because like, well, Dorian is like one of those guys that like starts in the top 10, but I have to find reasons to work him out. Then they may exist, but for Kevin, he's like in the top 25 at least, but I kind of have to find reasons
Man,
to
he's
put him
good.
in. But I think I will find those reasons, so I'm going to put him B. I'm going to put him B tier. I
Yeah.
think that's an accurate rating. B tier.
Yeah, I'm all right with that.
Oh, and now we do have an F tier.
I've got one question on Kevin Levrone. Do you guys have Sean Ray or Kevin Levrone higher? in your
Sean Ray.
rankings?
Sean Ray.
No,
wait. No,
I
I thought I was thinking of Flex.
I'd have Kevin.
I have Kevin.
I would have Kevin.
I was thinking of Flex versus Sean because he's next. I would have Kevin for sure.
I have him
He's
about
just
the
too
same
big.
level because the best package of Sean, I'm like, I feel like it's on the same level.
They're different, definitely.
I wish you
Yeah.
were on my
It's
level.
just not as big. It's just not as
three-
big, man.
The
Doesn't
three
flow as
guys, the
well.
guy that's on
Those
there
three.
now, Sean Ray and Kevin, I'm conflicted between those three. And you might as well throw Nasser in there too.
Now, there's always a conundrum that we talk about with this next dude,
93.
Flex Wheeler. You think 93? Okay, well, here's the thing. Let me get this off. In 93, he weighed. Well, actually, Mark, what did he weigh? In 215.
220,
Okay,
maybe
215, 220,
215, 220.
5'9", narrow.
Yeah,
And,
very narrow. Very narrow.
And then, okay, he gets bigger in 99, but a
Yep,
whole
that's his
host of
biggest.
problems come with that. That's considered
And-
to be his other better version.
May I say, he wasn't all that heavy. He said his weight in 99, and I was like,
It's like
wow.
280.
No,
He's.
no, he wasn't
said it
even
was.
280.
I thought.
Is that what
yeah,
he said?
I
I'm pretty-
maybe that's
No.
what came up at the bottom of the screen. I don't know.
Yeah,
but,
no,
like,
I heard him say it, and I was like, wow, is that all he was? Like 260 or something? I'm telling you right now, he said his weight in 99 at the British Grand Prix, and it was not all that much.
So either you use this, and you use a classic physique version. Like I don't even know if Chris Bumstead's. I think there's a very good argument. I would argue that Chris Bumstead's open version beats Flex, and I don't think Chris Bumstead's a top 20 physique, or it's an argument. And then in 99, hold on, I gotta bring this up.
93 Arnold Classic was his best.
I don't think there's any way that Chris Bumstead's open version beats 93 Flex. Even
No.
though you might say
No,
C Bum,
no.
Open bum
Bro,
does not
but-
beat Bumstead, or does not beat Flex.
260 inches taller than Flex, huge side chest, not narrow. He beats him in the front lat spread, the side chest. There are poses that it happens.
Side chest.
It's you're gonna say yes. You're gonna say, oh, it's not possible, brother.
I've done many comparisons between those two birds.
Okay, here's a little comparison between
Fine.
99 Flex and then his modern counterpart, Andrew Jacked.
I think it's
These
misside.
biceps, Andrew Jacked gets hate on his biceps. Oh my god!
Oh, yeah.
Oh wow! And then Kenson, we did this one back in the day,
We did.
And then-
we did.
and then he's just narrow, and I probably oversized him. The side chest, that arm is fucking disgusting. There's no way around that. You cannot.
If you're going
I'll
to call
take-
that effing disgusting, Jean-Pierre Fuchs should be
Oh please!
castrated.
Oh please! You got off of Samson's teat long enough to
True.
remind yourself about Jean-Pierre Fuchs. Look at
Very
that. That's
one-sided.
gross.
Look at this
No.
though. This is too much.
How
I-
soft
when we
is
did
from
these
behind?
comparisons,
It's pillowy
Yeah.
soft.
Look,
it's
There's
just
something wrong with those
what's
calves.
your
too.
favorite part of this pose? The lumpy delts, the misshapen arms, the no lower back, the poor
What about the
condition.
calves? Look at the big weird
Oh, the
calf.
calves.
Yeah.
Oh,
What's
it's so
going on
bad.
there?
Yeah.
Wasn't Sean Ray saying that everyone had calf implants and stuff?
Did he have calf implants?
Oh, don't forget about the
didn't-
rear
I don't
lat
think he did.
spread.
I think he just
Maybe
shot
he
him.
can score some points there.
That's at the Arnold Classic 2000.
Correct. I had to find a different picture. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You can't say
Just
this. Now
wanted
he has some aesthetic shots,
brag.
but like
Yeah, sure.
bro, I wouldn't even give him that.
Nah.
And then look, these arms, goodness gracious, holy shit, and not in a
Yeah.
good way. Not, and I
No.
think it would look even worse without the heavily contrasted photos and the black and white and whatnot. And then
That's
you
why
have
93 is your ticket.
well, let's see here. Do I have this? No, I don't. I thought I had Chris versus Flex. Maybe it's under Chris.
Chris Cormier.
You are
Oh, Chris
in
Bum.
trouble. Okay,
What?
so the
Look at those little girly arms of Bum.
Yeah, they're
Bro.
bad.
Terrible. An open
Bro.
Bum no better than Olympia Bum.
You can't just say bro and it makes
No,
you
look,
right.
it to me, it doesn't matter if it's Chris Bumstead or anybody else. In terms of top 20 physiques of all time, this is
Sure.
not.
it's not even
This is
close.
not making.
His rear
Not
lat
even
spread
close. I
sucks.
honestly could put this in F and sleep well tonight. Like it's not
I'm
even
doing it.
close.
I'm doing it.
Yeah,
You're putting
I
Flex
agree
Wheeler
with
in
you,
F.
actually.
No.
He's the
Xavier.
version of
Okay,
Flex.
where are you putting him, Xavier?
No, well, just say we're talking about 93 Olympia. That was second of the Olympia to Dorian.
Okay, if this
And
was a classic
he-
physique list, it'd be great.
Hold up, Dylan. I'm talking. And then you're going to put him below guys like Sonny Schmidt, who in the same Olympia placed 8th. That
to be
doesn't
fair-
make sense to me.
To be fair, to be fair,
Okay.
placings, I don't care about the placings. I'm re-ranking all these people throughout history. Placings to me hardly matter. But I think in a modern era, one, I should have started lower. I was too nice to Sonny Schmidt. He should be lower. He should be an F tier as well.
I put
but-
Milos a little too high too.
Yeah, but
yeah.
I think judged by modern standards with size and condition, like there is definitely an argument for like Sonny Schmidt would tower over Flex. And you can still say Flex wins and would be on quality. Sure, as fuck wouldn't be on size.
Yeah, but you've seen
Man,
how
my list is so correct. My God.
you've seen how Charles Claremont made Sonny Schmidt look like a box. Flex Wheeler would do the same thing to Sonny Schmidt.
Oh, the small waist is all that matters?
Well, no, but you could see that Charles Claremont made Sonny look F tier. Admit it. Search your soul. You will know it to be the truth, Dylan.
Charles Claremont isn't even on this list because I didn't care enough.
Yeah, I know he isn't.
guys clearly placing don't matter. Guys clearly placing don't matter. He has Jean all the way up there. Yeah, like, but I mean, like, if we were just talking about placings and we had to like go based off that, like, okay, Derek has done a lot. Hottie's placed lower than he should. Like, I'm re-ranking these in retrospect. I'm just looking at photos. I'm not necessarily looking at placings. And then
I'm putting that in F tier.
I'm putting it in F tier.
I voted F.
I wouldn't. Okay, we're now talking about 93. So forget about that because Mark wanted it. It's 215 pounds at 5'9" and very narrow. He would do battle with an open Chris Bumstead. I think open Chris would win, despite what you guys say. He's not top 20. I wouldn't consider him top 30. Top 40 is a stretch. Maybe top 50. That's an F tier.
A sweaty old Martin Fitzwater beat open bum.
Well, that was deserved.
Yeah, but
Really?
Martin at the 25 Prod Pro, like, is you got to go with their best kind of thing, you know?
No, I'm just saying, like, Bumstead still lost to an off.
Well, I mean, like I
Martin.
said, I'm not considering placing, so you don't have to either. So
I think Chris should have.
make of that what you will.
Me too. I obviously did too.
Let's see. Now we have Dole Dillette. Dunce Dillette. Talk about like dumb. I'm sorry, Xavier, about your business partner.
It's not a business partner.
That's not what I've heard. I've heard you have extensive business dealings with Paul Dillette.
Oh yeah, behind the scenes, me and Paul
Behind the
with the WBFF, you know.
Hey, can I get in on that, Xavier?
Yeah, sure.
I think
Yeah,
I've warmed up a
Dylan-
little.
Talk.
Yeah,
94. That was his best showing, eh?
I need Dylan for you to show one thing.
Okay.
One thing. Let me post it into the private chat.
If it's what it's going to be Arnold, the Arnold flex posing, the Iron
Oh,
Man.
it's flex.
Okay, but
Flex week or
hold on.
93 Olympia posing routine. Just so you can see.
Yes, there is a lot of quality there, Xavier.
Wait, just go
It's
from
the size. It's the size, and people are in condition nowadays too. Don't think Flex has a monopoly on quality.
Look
He
at the
does.
arms.
This is not a top 20. It's not a
but
top.
look at those
It's
arms.
not a
Look at
top
that
40.
back.
Oh, look at the arms. Okay, look. The fact of the matter is, there are people 50, 40 pounds bigger than him that bring the same quality, if not better, with great shape. Maybe not better,
On the
but like,
arms. All arms today suck.
You're right.
all of them.
Name me a good
No.
arm.
Oh,
Nick Walker,
Okay, name me another
Miko
one.
Krizo.
Michael Krizo for
Rizzo's
sure.
got good
Yeah.
arms, and so does good veto. But aside from those birds, nobody.
Good Vito only has good biceps. I don't think his triceps are that good.
Not bad.
Same with
Oh.
Beirut Stabani.
But most biceps, you look at Samson's biceps, and they're kind of flattish looking, and then you got Derek's big old floopers. Even Hattie's
Andrew's got good arms.
Bro, it's just
Andrew's
look, and
got
then when
some
you
big
zoom out,
but Andrew has kind of weird forearms. You notice that?
I hate that.
Yeah.
They look like big hooping cranes.
Yeah.
Look, Xavier.
Yeah.
Paul doesn't, not Paul, but we were supposed to talk about Paul. Flex doesn't have a monopoly on quality. There are plenty of guys that get in great
Beirut's
condition
got
too,
great.
that are
Beirut has
bigger.
good arms.
Bro,
Beirut's
Beirut's
has
probably
good
beats Flex Wheeler.
Does he beat
Yeah.
James Hollingshead?
Any guy that's like, bro, Dennis Wolf does beat this. I was going to say that.
Hakeem
Literally,
Williams got good arms.
it's the
Tonio's
same
got
thing.
good arms,
It's the same
Colossus
thing
King.
with Lee Priest.
Tonio,
Tonio
not
beats
bad,
this.
not bad.
Tonio beats what's on stage right now.
Tonio's only
Yeah, oh,
small
yeah.
too, though. That brings up an interesting point. Tonio's tiny compared to modern day guys, and he's still winning shows.
Tonio is about the same size, the same height as Flex, but weighs 30 pounds more.
well, I don't
with
think
great
he's 30
condition, too.
pounds more.
He's
I
not
think he's
30
about-
pounds more at all.
No,
Well,
he's
no,
only
what?
light. Tonio's only light. He said his weight, didn't he, on one of your
He
programs?
was in
230?
212.
240?
Is he? No, he's not 240.
He's not 240.
230?
He was in 212 like 3 years ago.
Yeah. Think about that.
No, he won the New York Pro 3 years ago.
Well,
Well, 4 years then.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
no, but
You can't gain any weight in 4 years. Like
What's
what's your
his
point? Like,
Olympia weight? It was only like 218.
Tonio
or something
Burton
one year.
is bigger because of his muscle bellies and overall size than Flex Wheeler. Yeah, Tonio's legs are twice the size.
Mark's
of
right. He
Flex.
was 218 in the Olympia.
Ha.
Which Olympia?
His first Olympia?
2022, I
Oh.
think. 23.
Okay, what is it?
Maybe
What did he
23.
weigh? I think he weighs in between 230 and 240.
I would say Flex
There's
Wheeler
no
can
way.
beat Tony O'Burton.
There's no way. Okay, if Tonio isn't weighing that much,
time.
if Tonio isn't wearing
time.
that, if he's not that much, then like Flex is like 205. Then I don't believe his weight either.
205, 215.
Bro, what are you even
Yeah,
talking
look,
about?
Look, it doesn't matter. None of these are in the top 20 of all time. Doesn't matter.
No,
Yeah.
No way.
beating a dead horse. You're beating a dead horse.
He's not even in
Oh,
third.
Neither,
Top
neither is
30.
Paul Dillette. Exactly. Neither is Paul Dillette. Neither is Paul Dillette. Paul Dillette is a D tier at best, simply for sheer size. I mean, and that I don't think that's enough. He's good. He's impressive. There's no question. He's a presence.
F
There's-
Dillette, but D because he's massive. I like that, Kenson. I like that,
It's-
Kenson. D because he's a presence, pretty much. D tier.
Yep.
I have
but
nothing to
you
say.
can't
about
put him
that.
any high. Yeah, you can't put him any higher than that. Like not responsibly to be able to talk about the top 20 of all time. No way. D is at best, and if you wanted to go F, like I would understand. I think,
Oh,
but D I think
agree.
is appropriate.
does anyone have anything
D
different than
done.
that? Than D tier?
For Paul
I've got him in
Dillette,
C.
I got him in C.
Oh wait, we're
C,
talking about Paul
really?
Dillette now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. You spent all of the
Oh.
time talking about freaking whoever the hell. I can't even remember his name. Flex.
Dillette.
Exactly.
I
Doesn't
have-
matter.
Dying on the hill that he's like, what, top 40? Okay, maybe.
Flex
Probably
Flex
not.
loses. Let's go.
Who's doing all the yelling, Dylan? It's mostly you. I just showed you. I just said the video.
You're like, bro, look at the quality on Flex. Oh my god, bro. Then by that metric, he's better than
no,
Samson.
it's because you were saying he was. People were saying he was F. So I was like, he's not F. Like he's not F below.
F
all
is out of the
guys
top
he
50,
beat.
and I think he probably is.
Okay, so you have Sonny Smith in the top 50. You have Mike Francois. In the top 50,
I
you
already
have
said.
Mills in the
I
top
already
50.
said. I already said. Sonny Schmidt should probably be moved down. I think. Yeah, I think guys like Mike Francois have enough tools to maybe be top 50, but like,
I should have put Sonny into the what is it, F?
yes, yeah, I think we were all a little too nice to Sonny.
Where did
I think
put him?
Sonny and Mills would be
No,
close.
I put him
think
in
you'd have to
D.
put Mills
Sonny and
down,
Milos would
I put-
probably be close.
Well, then maybe they
Yeah.
should both go
I
down.
put Sonny in D. And yeah, he could go lower.
I put him D too.
Yeah, I've got no one in
yeah.
F.
Why doesn't
See, but
Xavier?
that
do
means
you
that
think-
we're under.
Go on.
Sorry, Dylan. I think that as we progress through this one, I think this is going to benefit like the 2000s and the 2010s and the 2020s because we have
Only
the
hope.
understanding now of
We got to be harsher.
is this this is just it. I think this is good. So it's
Yeah.
it doesn't really it's not going to affect anything at the end of the day, right? So I mean, it's good to go through. I think the exercise that we have this way, and now when we come on to the 2000s, I think it's going to be
Gustavo
very
Bedell
accurate.
S tier. Yo, the 90s are kind of a crapshoot.
We'll get
because I
there.
think like most of these guys are like barely within the top 20. But Dorian and Kevin, I think, are the best.
yeah,
But
yeah.
But yeah, like most of these guys, for all intents and purposes, don't even belong on a tier list because they're not even like top 30. So it's a little muddied, but it's whatever. We got to be harsher in the future. Even myself. Let's talk about Chris Cormier, our last physique.
Yeah.
Complete, not that conditioned. Sometimes, he was more conditioned. Like he's just like a better Flex Wheeler. He's like Flex Wheeler if Flex Wheeler was good. Flex is like outside the top 50. Chris Cormier is like around 30, plus or minus like 8.
So supremely balanced, just like he's that guy who has no weaknesses or no real weaknesses that I can see. And yeah, it's just a nice physique. He's like that balance of everyone. So he's the guy that coming into a show that you go, okay, well, this guy's, maybe he's a little bit soft. So this guy's, whatever. And it's like, this guy's the best balance of all of it. So I don't know, man. How do you think he matches up against like Lavroni, Sean Ray?
I think he beat
I know
Sean,
you
doesn't
like
beat
Matt Dillon.
Lavroni. Lavroni's just too big, bro. Those side shots, the thickness, the quads, bro. I know like Chris Chris is like very complete and has like complete quads. One Kevin just is too big, you know. But in your mind, you know, like you think like Flex Wheeler beats like Samson Dauda, your exact words. So because of quality or whatnot. So I don't really know what you think. Yeah, I'm going C actually. I am going C because I haven't used it yet. Like I think maybe he can be like top 25, top 30 because he is complete, but he's lacking some size. So I'll go C. I'll go C. Well, here's my final list. I gotta move. You can't change it, so it's whatever. But so if I were to make, sorry, if basically we're gonna make an overall tier list at the end, the only 6 guys I would even consider moving forward from this list are Chris and up. And even then, I think Chris gets left on the chopping block. Jean-Pierre, unfortunately, probably left on the chopping block. Sean Ray, probably left on the chopping block. So the only 3 I would confidently move up from the 90s tier list, Dorian, Nasser, Kevin. And I'm not even too bullish on Nasser. Times have changed.
I'm not a Nasser knight.
But let's see the
Neither
final
am I.
one. Has everyone's voted, got their votes in? And by the way, if you want to vote on this list right now, $5 super chat and DM me on Instagram so you can vote on the list. I will give.
Can someone do a welfare check on Marcus?
He said he'd be back.
Yeah.
I think he was just tired of Dylan ignoring him.
I called him Arnold.
Didn't ask him about Jean-Pierre.
I didn't think he gave a shit.
Yes. He's polite. He's waiting for you to ask him.
No, usually he just, regardless. Last call for super chats. If anyone wants to influence the voting before I reveal it, I don't think we should have an odd number of votes. Oh, 15 participants? How does that make sense?
Sometimes.
I opened the link in several different tabs to influence the vote and started voting.
I kept refreshing. Maybe
did
that's
you?
what it's doing. I refreshed it like 7 times.
No, I didn't really. No, I had to refresh
I'll
mine.
refresh
because it
mine
didn't
now.
load.
I'll refresh mine now and see if it changes. It didn't change.
Yeah, refresh yours, Dylan. See if it changes anything. Is Dylan frozen?
No, hold on.
No,
I can
someone
see
in my
him
someone in my Discord
maneuvering
got
around.
butthurt that we didn't watch his shitty Vince Taylor footage.
Vince Taylor, the GOAT.
Yeah, Vince Taylor the go. Anyway, last call for.
Hey, he's got like 5 Sandows at home, you know.
Exactly.
Okay. Well, here we go. Average vote or most vote? Which do you think is more accurate? Probably average vote, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Average.
Average.
Oh,
Alright.
no, that's gonna mess up the Fuchs ones though. Maybe most.
Well, that's that's what it is.
Oh, obviously.
Yeah, that messed up the Fuchs one for sure.
Fuchs is in B.
Fuchs
So
way
should
up
we go
there
most
like that.
votes? Which one do we like more?
There you go. I like that one.
Yeah.
Lee Prieston. Okay, but Lee Prieston Flex
Who's in
and
the bottom there?
in C tier?
Yeah.
Who
Well,
put
we got-
none of these guys are even top 30, top 40.
I was doing it in a vacuum, to be fair.
That's what I'm saying. As we progress through, I think that we really are not inside that vacuum anymore.
Yeah, we'll just switch them around as we go
Bro,
on.
both of these aren't good.
Here, I'm going to show you
who put
guys.
Fuchs where?
What's Kevin doing way up there in A tier?
Yeah, I don't mind. I don't care if Jean-Pierre gets in D tier. That doesn't matter. But like,
Where did I put Kevin?
no one's in F. Like, not enough people voted for F tiers. Like, I guess the most.
I got
votes
a,
one
I got a
is-
couple.
EP sent me a photo.
Did he send me a photo?
Probably.
I'm going
not.
to here in a
No.
second. I'm just going to show you guys my list, and if you can give me a shot of yours, then maybe I'll do an Instagram post with it to be able to.
We can kiss.
No, I don't want to do that.
You show me yours and I'll show you mine, sort of thing. I get what you're saying.
Well, I don't. You might hear what I'm saying. I'm not sure at this point, but I'm going to give you the picture anyway. Okay, that should be it. That's what mine
Okay,
looks
so
like.
I'll send mine. I'll show you mine. Lucian Papa.
It's good to hear that he's
117
still
votes.
alive anyway. Still pushing the
Yeah.
Dorianites.
Bro. Okay. Kenson,
Should I
can I
post
see
it
your
in the group?
list?
You got mine?
What?
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, I do have yours?
You guys should all have it now. Did you get mine? No. No. Okay. Here we go. Yeah, I had 2 F tiers in there.
Where am I looking? Did you send it to me?
Instagram.
Oh, sorry. My bad.
Yeah.
Oh, did you
Here is
export
Kenson's
something,
Kenson's
Kenson?
list. Yeah, there's an export button.
Save or download. Yeah, I just screenshotted it.
This is a okay.
Yeah.
This was a solid list until we got to the C tier. Bro.
No, I think it's probably appropriate.
The problem is like there are 1 or 2 things that are just clearly wrong with all of our lists, and the averaged out none of the problems and instead just compiled them all. So like I should have put Sonny and a few guys lower in like F tier. So they're
I
not
should've put
low enough
Dorian
where they
lower.
should be.
Yeah,
Dorian?
Dorian should be
What?
lower.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, Lucian
Yeah.
Papa ain't gonna like that one.
Well, you're
Okay.
talking top 20 of all time. I don't think the Dorian
Brutal.
here. I don't think so. I don't know.
Xavier, on a scale of Milos to Samson, how much does Chris Cormier do it for you? He is big and black, so
Chris Cormier does it for me. On a B level. I was close to giving him an A, but mine is in a vacuum, of course.
So it's more on the Samson scale than the Milos.
B. I've always been a big fan of Chris. I've always seen him up there with your Sean Rays and Kevin Lavronis.
Okay.
Maybe just a minimal step behind, you know.
Yeah. Okay.
Fame-wise,
Okay.
but
Yeah.
maybe not physique.
I see where you're at, Xavier. Okay. I see.
Vince Taylor needs his flowers, bro. Yo, people in my Discord
Agreed.
are unfortunately. We'll
I agree
pull-
with Todd.
Is he? Hey, okay, let's do
Todd's-
the IQ.
Todd's
one.
hitting the Beirut.
Put flex and
Let's-
C. Holy shit.
Todd's
Okay.
hitting
Is-
the Beirut in his profile photo.
Is Vince 30? Top 30?
Vince Taylor?
No.
No,
Yeah, Vince Taylor.
the mistakes.
No.
Is he
Competed in the
top
80s.
40? Is he
He's
top
in-
40?
No,
Is he
no.
top 50?
probably
Maybe.
not.
Great
No.
physique. I get it. But there's someone
He's
in
an
my
80s
Discord
guy,
is
though.
very someone
He's
in my
an 80s.
Discord is very upset that I put Vince in like D tier or whatever, or we wouldn't watch the footage. So
Oh, there's a lot of guys
He's
that
every right.
top 50. No.
He's an 80s
Go down the
bodybuilder.
list, man.
Xavier, your list is so normy.
Wow, Lee Haney ever high on this one.
Bro, Vince
think-
Taylor up in C tier.
Yeah, that was.
Look at Lee Haney.
Lee Haney and
way
Vince
up
Taylor.
there.
Bro, like I
Well, I
said,
think Vince is above all those guys, but maybe Paul Dillette. You could put Paul Dillette up in C and put.
Paul
Maybe
and
Vince
Vince
at the top
actually
of the D.
competed time and time
use
again.
that D tier, bro. Come on.
I am using
Like,
the D tier. I
my
dominated. I
bad.
gave,
F
Yeah,
I gave
more,
more
more
guys
than
than
any
even
one
anyone.
would argue.
F tier. Like
I'd
of
put
all
Sonny
time.
and Michael and maybe Milos in F with Jean-Pierre Fuchs. Maybe Jean-Pierre.
Milos too? Yeah, I put Milos in D.
Well, yeah.
You could
Hold
go
on,
F
who are
though.
we
You
talking
could.
about?
That's
How
funny.
dare you have had calves
how
for
dare-
him?
How dare you? He had calves, forearms, and was more aesthetic than Frank Zane and more conditioned than Andreas Munzer, beat Ronnie in 4 out of 7 mandatories, how most of his arguments go. I don't know who that's directed to. That doesn't sound like any of us. But maybe me then?
Probably you.
Maybe.
Yeah, I would
Maybe.
say.
But I mean, really, though, if there was a guy that had calves, forearms, and was more aesthetic than Frank Zane, more conditioned than Munzer, and beat Ronnie in 4 out of 7 poses, it sounds like a pretty good bodybuilder. So I don't think it's the best argument. Oh,
All the
Lucian Papa. Okay, I see what you're saying. That makes sense. I think I had Vince in B tier. S tier is a guaranteed top 10 spot. A, top 20. B, maybe top 20 on the cusp. C, out of the top 25 for sure. D, like 30 to 40. And then F is like out of top 50. Thereabout. You can, there's some room for interpretation. But in no metric, zero metrics should Vince ever be in B tier. That doesn't even make any sense. He's not top 20 in the 90s. Okay, maybe the 90s is pretty
I never
bad.
put him in the. Are you talking about the
No,
person in your group?
Todd put him. I didn't know
Oh,
the
okay,
rules.
yeah.
Well, you
I
get a
put him in
pass
C.
then. I get a pass then. You get a pass link, excuse me. But like, yeah, like even like I don't even know if Vince is like B of the 90s. He probably is, I guess. I guess if this wasn't a vacuum, sure. But like overall, it's D or F. For sure. For sure.
80s, he's
I
A.
think F is harsh.
80s, and yeah, he was a little bit above his ahead of his time in the 80s, but like
He
you
was
said,
third. Placed
he-
third in 89.
he competed a lot, and then it's not in a vacuum. True.
It's not in a vacuum.
I was measuring them based on how they were in the era. Brutal. But anyway, here's the final list. I guess both of them. I can't decide which one's worse.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah. I mean,
hopefully we do better next
this-
time.
This is
Yeah.
quite telling.
I think we all had a
like
little
I
error
said
in there.
before,
That's what I
we got
that's
it
what I
now,
said.
though. We got it, man.
Dylan, for the 90s, Vince would be on the cusp of 20 to 30, which is in your rule set a B tier. Okay, then. Well, okay, here's the problem, though. Like in the 90s, a top 20 to 30 doesn't mean as much as an overall. So
Doesn't
that's still
matter.
probably C tier. But like in a vacuum, on pure quality and like the shape and like what they appreciated more in the 90s, I could still make the argument for B tier. But, it's whatever. I'd have to put
There's no
everyone down
vacuum.
one. There is no vacuum. There is no vacuum. Anyway, are you guys ready for the 2000s list next Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time?
Sure.
I am. What date's that?
What's that?
What date's that?
That is not one of your dates that you have a date.
Yeah.
I checked ahead of time.
Scratch up. Back
I
Check ahead of
scratch
time,
before
like,
the day
does-
after.
do you have Xavier's schedule? What the fuck is going on? Did you guys share a Google Calendar?
He did give me some.
I have some appointments this week this month, to say the
He
least.
does have some.
Oh, yes, that's
appointments.
right. You do. Okay, yeah. Sorry.
Uh,
I have
he's
something
getting
the next-
castrated.
the following
Um,
the following
He
day.
did some very bad things, and they're trying out like a new thing in Australia, a new form of punishment, capital punishment, where they castrate people that do this crime. So
Yeah.
he will, yeah. So,
I'll come back
It's probably-
on the 2010s list and show you my patch, just my blank hole.
Kevin might be the only one I'd put in S tier. Okay, a guaranteed top 10 spot is crazy.
Yeah, that's pretty.
Ooh, yeah.
Alright, dudes.
A little
Yeah.
far.
I think A is quite like I think that's probably one of the most accurate ones is Kevin being an A.
I think he's a great spot for him would be like 15th.
Of all time?
Kevin, where would you put him?
You on crack?
Ooh, yeah.
You want to say lower? I'm trying to give him some props. I'm trying to give some 90s
start
guys.
naming guys now who could beat Kevin.
Okay.
Martin.
14.
Victor Martinez, for instance, would destroy.
Okay. Let me respond.
Yeah.
Victor, I can see that, but Victor would still be like above 15th, I think, in my opinion. So
Gunter.
no.
What
That
do you
doesn't make
mean?
sense.
No. Gunter beats
Gunter
so,
beats Kevin.
So you're saying Ronnie the King Coleman would lose to Kevin?
Placings don't matter.
No.
Placings
Well,
don't
They
matter.
don't matter, but
Hey,
but
Lee
you're
Priest,
saying that
Lee
Gunter
Priest
was
beat
bad.
Ronnie Coleman one time. Oh, he's the best. Look, you can't get into that because a lot of these things have
Dennis
political
Wolf.
influence behind them.
Dennis
Wolf is top 10.
Oh, you say he beats Jay Cutler, 2019 Jay Cutler.
It's certainly possible.
Is he
It's
top
certainly
10?
Possible. Yes, he's top 10.
Dennis Wolf?
He
I
thinks
don't
that he
know.
beats. He thinks that he beats 2019 Jay Cutler.
If Kinson were to see the pictures, I think he would at least see the argument. But I just
Dylan
didn't-
has
I'm not-
convinced me of things in the past that I never would have considered. As of
I
you,
love
Mark,
Jay
for
Cutler.
sure.
Okay, well,
So
there's two
I'm
bodybuilders
interested.
right there
I,
that are better than Kevin.
Okay.
I will be paying attention, to say the least.
I agree with Gunter. I agree with
Vic-
Gunter beating Kevin as well.
Hold on.
William
hold on.
Bonac.
yeah,
2017,
I do agree
William
with that.
Bonac.
William
You do say
Bonac might
that,
be
that
able to beat him.
placings don't like.
Well,
Bonac.
placings make a little bit of a difference when you think about it.
It's a great
Bonac's
place.
not-
It's a reference point.
Bonac-
It's a great place
Well,
to
say
start.
you got Branch Warren
No.
and Dexter the Blade Jackson at the same Olympia. It's like, well, at least the judges had Branch beating Dexter, but they're close. If you have
They are
Dexter
close.
beating
Yeah, I can
Branch.
see it going.
So they would
multiple
be
ways.
very similar in the grand scheme of things.
Yeah, Kevin probably beats them both.
Kai Green.
Kai
I
Green.
mean,
Okay, well, yeah,
There's
like
lots
Kai
of
Green's already
other
above.
guys
them.
that would
I
beat
said Kevin would be like top 15, would be like
Eddie
15.
Shupin.
I said
Eddie
15.
Shupin
Yeah,
would
but
beat him.
Bonak's outside top
Yes,
20. There's no
Mark,
Bonak in this conversation.
Mark, you're
Bonak?
naming people. You're naming people that are ahead of Kevin, like that I already know are ahead of Kevin. Like, yes, like these people you mentioned, like Dennis Wolf, I know, like they're accounted for in my list.
Well, then you should have Kevin a little bit lower then.
Okay, 17th. How about that?
17.
Hold on.
Even
Hold on. You said Gunter can beat.
He could.
You're going to bring up a bad version of Gunter. I know you are. I know exactly what you're going to
Oh,
do.
you mean his best version?
No, 2002
Yo,
Show of Strength. Way better
This
than that.
clowns Kevin Levrone.
I knew you were going to pull up this photo because you've done it before. This
It's a
specific
pretty
one.
good. Hey, it's a pretty good reason for someone not to win a comparison. When you have a pose this bad, it weighs on you.
What about Sean Roden? Sean Roden would beat Kevin Levrone.
I mean, I guess it's a decent
Would he?
matchup,
Yeah.
but like, I don't.
Yeah, he would.
I'm not convinced.
Rolly the
I
Beast
think he's
Winkler
much
would probably
sharper.
beat him.
Than Kevin's best.
Rolly never
Brandon
got in
Curry.
good enough condition.
Brandon Curry would beat him.
Yeah, Brandon would.
That's a good matchup. We've talked about that one before. I think the last time. I don't think any of us did it, but that's a good matchup. I'll give you that one. But okay,
Hmm.
I'll move Kevin down to 17th or 18th.
27th.
Okay. Hey, where did you put Lee Priest on your thing on your
Who,
list?
me?
Yeah, you. Did you put him D tier?
See,
See, yeah.
Shut up. Then shut up about Kevin. Because that doesn't even make any sense. That doesn't even make any sense. What do you mean? Bro, how does that make any sense?
What do you mean?
Well, I still have Kevin ahead of Lee Priest.
yeah, oh yeah,
Overall, yeah, that's like the point.
way
Like,
ahead.
Where does Lee Priest end up?
Way down.
Well,
a
he's
little
not
bit
top
further.
20, obviously.
We already.
Then why did you
we
rank him in
already
C?
said that we have seen the errors of our ways. We already know this.
Okay.
We've seen the
Yeah.
errors of our ways.
I
Yeah.
could have put him D with Sonny and
I could have.
Mike there in F.
Bro, this clowns Kevin
This is
Levrone.
bad.
It's
No
clowns
way,
Kevin
man.
Levrone.
Pull up the
Not
photo
a
in my private
fucking
chat,
chance.
and then you go, "Oh,
That's the Olympia. You got to look at the Show of Strength. He was soft here
Yeah.
compared to Show of Strength.
Oh my
Build, I
You
say.
people are never happy.
bring up my image in the
No.
in the private chat, or you guys look at it."
I'm gonna look at it right
Yeah,
now.
hey, you want to hear my opinion on this? Kevin Levrone's best most muscular still beat whatever Gunter's doing right here.
Yeah.
Kevin
Yeah,
Levrone
no.
arguably
This
has
one-
one of the
this
best most
one-
muscular. Like, it's a top 3 most muscular of all time. Gunter's good,
Look how tall Gunter is. Gunter's like 6. What is he? 6. Ronnie's meant to be 5'11". So what's
but
Gunter?
Kevin's
6'6"?
not
Yeah.
short.
I
That
I
is a
think they
sick
lied.
shot.
Short,
I
and
think
Kevin's
he
a
lied
lot
about his
thicker.
height.
Ronnie.
No, Gunter. I think he said he was shorter. Paul Dillette did the same thing. He lied about his height.
Ronnie in person, like Ronnie used to.
I don't even know how tall I am.
5'11". I don't think Ronnie's 5'11". I stood next to him.
Okay,
last night.
Xavier, for every one of those poses you just showed me, there's a pose like this. Kevin
Okay.
doesn't have a single
I
pose
just,
that bad.
I agree it's not a good pose. That's for sure. I
Oh,
agree
yeah,
it's not a
not
good
good.
pose.
Understatement of the century.
Oh my god. I can't even agree with you. You won't like that.
We got to do
Like,
some
I agree, Dylan.
comparisons.
You know what? You're a real piece of shit.
It's like old times, though, isn't it?
It is. Brings me
It's-
back. Gives me a
Mark,
certain
did you
level
enjoy
of
your first
anger
episode?
and anxiety.
First episode of
Yeah.
this. We've done more than one episode.
Well, it's the Redux.
The one without
Reloaded.
Ronnie Coleman in the 90s.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Yep.
It gets stop.
In 1991, Lee Haney in the list just to say that
Just to
he's
spite somebody, just to say he's bad. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Look, we do have some work to do, as in, I would like, if anyone's game for it, to do some comparisons live on my channel, because we have a lot of close matchups that we've talked about here today, and we'll have more in the future. Like, I want to run back, Dennis Wolf versus Samson Dauda with maybe all of you guys, but most of all, Xavier Willis. Dennis Wolf versus Samson. I've done it
I
before
don't want
once.
No, we've done this. We've talked
I've
about
done
this
it once.
before.
I've done it once. No, we've never done a pose by pose comparison. I'm going to put you in the hot seat, and you can defend your boyfriend. Let's
I don't
see
want
it.
to do Samson versus Dennis. I won't. I refuse.
Kinson,
I'll do it.
how would you like
Yep,
to?
I'm in.
Well, we'll do that sometime.
Perfect.
There are some other ones that we've mentioned. I've already forgotten them, but they'll come up more and more. So stay tuned on this channel. Subscribe for more for sure, because we'll have a lot of comparisons to do. Like, what did you say? Hottie versus Dorian? That's one that we can definitely all take a look together, because I don't think people are going to like my opinion on that. I got to put that on a t-shirt. But we've got a lot of stuff to do. I'm going to be going live a lot more videos on this channel. We'll be back for this series ranking the 2000s. 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time Tuesday. Next Tuesday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, the 2000s tier list. I think it'll go better than the 90s, because how couldn't it? Anyway, Mark's Max Muscle, EP09, Desktop Bodybuilding, EP09 Bodybuilding, Xavier Willis from Desktop Bodybuilding, and of course, Project Bodybuilding, here giving you the best bodybuilding content, because it includes the authority figure in bodybuilding analysis. But anyway, hit the like button on your way out the door.
Yeah, Mark.
Subscribe for more, and I will see you all in the next video.
You know what?